MTB is more than just a bank. It's a family. And today, we take a minute to remember and honor our beloved colleagues who are no longer with us but remain in our heart forever. I would like to request to stand up and let's observe 1 minute of silence for our beloved colleagues. Thank you. Their contributions continue to inspire us. Ladies and gentlemen, MTB has been about vision, trust, and progress. And who is better to guide us through our past achievements and future aspirations than our captain, our very own CEO. Please welcome the man who steers up our ship, Mr. Syed Mahbubur Rahman, to give his presentation.
Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. There are almost 3,000 people. Your sound should basically break this building. How are you? Good morning. This is what it is. We need that. We need this for this year very much. Your enthusiasm, your speed, that's very, very important for us. So thank you very much. Thanks our respected directors as well as our colleagues for coming on weekend and morning as well. Okay, we have just done 25 years. This year was our 25th year anniversary. We have celebrated that. And let's start with that. So, as I said, we have done 25 years, so we want to see what basically we have achieved in the last 25 years. Let's have a glimpse of it. So, in these 25 years, you can see that we have 171 branches and sub-branches, 2 subsidiaries, 184 agent points, Islamic banking windows, and we have got domestic international lounges. We have got 2,783 colleagues who are working in this bank, and we have got another colleague, 81% is male and 19% is female. We need to work on that. We need to improve on those. And also, if you look at executive, 16%, non-executive, 84%. In terms of cards, we have got ATM, 341 ATMs, 3,000 plus POS, about 380,000 debit cards, 147 credit card, that's prepaid card, 150,000. And the internet banking user, 185,000. And SMS banking user, 878,000. Smart banking app user, 160,000. And total number of accounts that you have, about 1.36 million. And deposit account, 1.32 million. And loan account, about 45,000. That's basically, in a nutshell, is our MTB universe. Now, let's look at where from we started. We started in 1999, and this is 2025. And what we see that 2024, you can see that between 2020 we have started growing. Our growth has really accelerated. We have some growth between 2017 and 2020, but between 2020 and 2024, we have seen growth in both deposits and advance. So, and if you look at the last 4 years, what we tried to do, we have seen that our deposit, which is very important because we need to have more deposit than the loans and advances. While you have seen some of the years, we have seen growth of deposits higher than growth of. This should be on a continuous basis where we have to have more deposits growth than the loan growth that is more sustainable. So that we have seen the last 4 years, we have seen deposit growth is having, and only in 2022 we had lower deposit growth, but we have tried to have more deposit growth than the loan growth, which is more sustainable. And you can see that in terms of per capita income, see how we have grown. We have now reached almost like 4 million, 3.98 million per employee. Profitability has gone to that. That's very, very important, and thank you very much for that. It had a dip in 2020. It almost went below 1.5, but it has gone up to 3.9, and our board's view is that we need to try to keep 4 million taka per employee revenue. That basically will help us in terms of moving our profitability. And you know that recently we have revised our mission, vision, and values. And I need to just reiterate that there were three visions when we look at our initial visions. Now we want to be the most trusted bank that exceeds evolving customer expectation. You see, customer expectation is an evolving. This is like a journey. Every day we see different sort of need, and we need to work around that. We need to make products. So we need to improve our services so that we can keep on improving customers' expectation. And also we need to serve all the segments in the pyramid from bottom to top. That's basically the objective of the bank, to reach our customers. And it has to be, we need to have our customers really satisfied. They need to have a very good experience when they come to bank. And innovation, and the most important thing is sustainability, so that we can grow and we can remain in existence for years to come. So that basically is the vision. And the mission is basically to elevate our customers' lives and livelihoods through, again, innovation is very important, and sustainable solutions powered by engaged and effective workforce. That's you, that's us. We need to be very, very involved in terms of providing services to our customers. In terms of values also, we have just we try to be a little more detailed. Some of the things are already there, but what we said that we need to act with transparency, which is very important. We don't need to missell, give any misstatement to our customers. We need to ensure that whatever we are saying, that customer also gets that. So that's why we said act with transparency, and also we need to remain accountable as well. And agile to adapt. It's a changing world. Things are changing. So we need to get more adapted to the changes. And commitment to excellence. You know, excellence is very, very important for us to survive as well. And we need to remain customer focused, because if customer is there, we are there. If they are not there, we are not there. So our growth has come from our customers. So we need to remain committed to our customer. That's basically the values that we need to have. So if you look at last year, if you look just in one slide, if you talk about it, in 2024, we had a total trade of about, you can see about $3.6 billion, which was very, very good. Thank you, everyone, for your continuous support for that. And we had loan outstanding about 30,000 crore. And we had per employee, again, I said 3.98. And for the first time, we have crossed 1,000 crore taka operating profit. Thank you very much. Thanks to directors for their guidance, and thanks to our colleagues. Now, if we look at the key business highlights, then let us say deposit. Deposit grew like 25%. Last year, we have mobilized 50 billion taka growth we had on the deposits. And 14,000, in fact, in one particular month, we have mobilized 1,400 crore taka. And our growth on Yakin also, we have seen 66% growth on the Yakin. If you look at on the loan as well, it has 15.2% growth in the loan. And we had also highest cash recovery. And in terms of profit, as I said, for the first time, we had gone past 1,000. We need to continue on that. Our target this year is 1.13 billion taka. So we need to work so that we can achieve it. Now, if we look at what was our budgeted number, if you look at a budgeted figure, we'll see that we had growth of 25.2% in the deposit, while industry grew by 7.4%. And if you look at loans, we grew by 15.2%, while industry grew by 7.47%. And in terms of import, while country had a negative growth, we had a growth of 23%. And if we look at export, while country had just a barely 7% growth, and we had a growth of 29%. And the guarantee, we had a degrowth for obvious reason, because we haven't had too much of local guarantee because of the fact we almost stopped funding work order financing. Now let's look at some comparison between 2023 and 2024. And you can see that how we have moved from deposits and loans, import and export. I am not going to detail on that. You already have discussed on this. In terms of, if we look at who has contributed how much, if you look at that, the list we have got from MTB Capital, however, I think we need to work more because there only we had 0.04 billion. So our contribution from MTB Capital has been the least. While I understand there has been a market issue, but I think we need to explore and work on the avenues that are available where from we can generate revenue. MTB Securities done little better, but it is basically a bank which has basically moved the revenue from about 7 billion taka to about 11 billion taka. So as you can see how it has the per capita per employee profit has moved. It was 2.96 million taka in 2022. It is 2023, it is 3 million taka, and in 2024 it's 3.98 million taka. That's how it has grown, and our headcount has also grown from 2,500 to 2,700. So roughly about 240 people have been added between 2022 and 2024. This is already, I have told that this is something like we are narrowing the loan deposit gap. And basically, as I said, we need to have more deposits than what we grow every year. That makes us more sustainable. Now, if you look at who has contributed how much, that's very, very important for us. In terms of deposits, we can see that corporate has given 11,000 crore, SME 4,000, and retail has given 17,000, retails and cards. So maximum has come from retail deposits, and loans, it has maximum come from wholesale banking. And we need to also, we have seen some growth in SME. This has happened because the last 3 months we pushed. We had a negative growth, but the last 2-3 months we had pushed and we got it positive. So I think you can see that you have made it possible. So it's you who have to show that SME can grow. And that is also a target and pressure for central bank to basically grow our SME portfolio. So you need to, this year we have made some changes in the overall structure. So you guys have to put more effort and from the head office there need to be a lot of support so that we have a significant growth in the SME. We need to diversify our portfolio because otherwise we cannot basically diversify risk. The wholesale banking, you give large loans and you also have larger risks as well. So that is very, very important. We need to basically diversify our risk. In terms of fund, I think you know what is fund. Fund under management is covering both loans as well as deposits. Again, if you look at it, 36% deposits coming from wholesale on the loan side. Let me show this fund management. This is very, very important for us. You see, while we have got a lot of deposits, but the issue remains that if you look at the last one, that our high cost deposits is gradually increasing. It was 55 or 56%. In 2022, it has gone up to 61%. And that is not good. As you can see on the short notice deposits, our growth has come down. It was 28%. It has come down to 23%. So in the overall mix, this has, while we have seen our current account or no-cost deposit has gone from 15% to 16%, but there is significant fall in the S&D low-cost deposits, which is 28.9%. Before that, it was 13.7%. So almost 7.5% deep in our low-cost deposits. So that is important to keep our cost of deposit down. I have been telling all of you that you need to make money while buying. So our buying is basically deposits. Because end of the day, if you sell loan to your customer, you have to be at the market rate. You cannot lend something to a customer higher than the market rate. At the same time, if you want to get a prime customer, the best of the best, cream dollar cream customers, they always look for lower interest rate. And if you can lend them, you can also go and have a peaceful night. So that's very important that we need to keep our COD down so we can get the best of the best customers and we can have a peaceful sleep. On a recovery performance, we have seen some, I would say the recovery for suspense account has been very good. About 1.2 billion taka we have recovered, 12 billion taka we have recovered from the suspense account, which was very good. And the right of recovery, I think we need to do more on that. While I understand that in most of the cases, the collateral base of the customers that have been written off is not very good, it's very poor. At the same time, we are not getting support from the court, but we need to put pressure on that. 1 taka that you recover from the return of account is immediately 1 taka get added to your bottom line. So that's why I think you need to put more and more pressure on the right of recovery. This year we have got a lot of award and winning by bank, and about 36 global and local awards that the bank has won. Thank you very much for that. I think you deserve a well-rounded. And if you look at the landscape, this is a landscape basically on the business verticals. Overall, we have been awarded top sustainable banks, best bank in Bangladesh, and best innovative bank, and in the best wholesale banking in Bangladesh, excellence in MasterCard business, best banking CSME financing. On the CSR front, best CSR banking Bangladesh, most innovative women empowerment initiative that bank has taken, HDG championship industry and innovation. So these are the awards we have achieved. So we need to continue doing our good works so that we can keep on getting awards. Awards basically very important, that keeps us moving, that keeps us motivated. Also, at the same time, that also increases your responsibility to the customers. So if I go by sort of the divisions, the highlights, the headlines, if you look at SME and Agri, cheap deposit growth has been 11 billion taka. Women entrepreneur loan reached about 22%, which is very, very high. In terms of the overall industry, it is 15% target. We have done 22%, which is good. And if retail first ever 2 billion term loan they have given growth, and also secured lending ratio has improved because we have been putting a lot of pressure on the secured loan. Previously, it was the personal loan, which is unsecured. We had been putting pressure so that we have more secured loan. In the card industry, we have issued 40,000 new cards, and NPL is one of the lowest in the industry, 3.45. One of the lowest in the industry. And that has been possible because of our continuous persuasion, and we have got a very active collection team. At the same time, we have also revised our target customers. So that the combining effect of these have helped up in terms of keeping our NPL down. Yakin, we are continuously improving on that, and it has grown by 66% investments. So I think we are doing very much on the, we are doing good on Yakin. There are potentials, lot of potentials. You know, the banks which have been, which are not doing good are mostly Sharia-based bank, and there are a number of good customers. We can work on those, and this is a very, very good avenue for us to book or increase our book. Treasury has done fantastic. They have earned about 9 billion taka as an investment income, and also they have received best primary dealer bank from central bank. That is also one accolade that has come. In terms of wholesale banking, they have contributed 58% in the fund under management, and 78% of the interest income has come from the corporate. That's important. I think there are more corporate here. Okay. Maybe that's why. And MNC has done foreign bank guarantee. About 16 billion taka has foreign guarantee has been issued. So this is basically from the business side. In terms of branch banking, they have done wonderful, I must say that. And branch banking is basically the front. Basically, our facade is branch. So the way you behave, that is the customer starts perceiving about ourselves. So what I request to all my branch banking colleagues especially, because you're the first line of that they come and meet you. So I would request you to basically be more forthcoming, receiving customers with a warm welcome, and always with a smile receive them. You may not be able to say yes to each and every request, but you can say with smile and you can always say, what can we do? What basically if you can ask them that these are the things I need so that I can get it done. Don't say no to them. You can say, yes, I can do it, provided you give me these papers or give me this. That is why we can pass the ball on to them. So that's what is very important. And as I said, you are our ambassador of MTB. The branch people are the best ambassadors of the bank. So I tell you one success story in terms of cards. We used to sell about 2,000 to 3,000 cards a year, this branch. They are now selling about almost 16 to 700 cards per month. That's very, very, and also at the same time now, I now want to request you, you have already increased the home loan as well. You are doing about 35 crore taka a month from about, in a year, you used to do 40 crore taka. Now you're doing almost 30 crore taka a month. I think you need to do more. I have requested retail banking to do 100 crore taka a month. We need to do that. Maybe it's a pressure on them, but I think this is important for all of us to diversify the portfolio. At the same time, this is secured lending. Cash management, they have onboarded 40 customer deposits and also had a growth of about 10 billion taka. And NRB division has channeled $761 million, which was very, very much required for us to meet our import obligation. One thing I must tell you that in 2022, when the entire industry was having problem in terms of meeting their import obligations, our bank is one of the very few banks who have been able to meet all import obligations on or before time. Thank you very much for that. Agent banking, I think we have more areas to work for. I think there are a lot of areas where the agent banking team needs to work so that they can do more. Yes, you have started making money. It was in loss-making division, but it has already started making money. Offshore banking unit, despite the fact that there is a lot of pressure on the foreign currency, but still we could grow our offshore banking unit by 50%. And our also profit increased by 88%. Air Lounge has served 323,000 guests. I think this is like the largest restaurant in Bangladesh. In a restaurant, how many people you have a year? But we had 323,000 guests in our 8 lounges that we have across the country. We have the highest number of lounges in the market. And in terms of, I would say, customers' experience has been very good. People talk very highly of Air Lounge, and this has also helped us in terms of cross-selling our cards. Contact center has served about 15 lakh customers, and around 13,000 complaints has been processed. So that's very, very rewarding, I think, for the bank. Digital banking has, the new app have been revamped. Still, we are working on it. We'll launch it sometime near future. The revamped app, and it is also the highest rated app in the Google store. If you go to Google Play, you will say that this has got the highest rating from the customer. This is very, very functional, and also we are now rendering different services through app. And the number of services that have rendered is 56 million services have been rendered, and that has helped us in terms of saving cost by 2.5 billion taka. That's a huge thing, and we are trying to basically divert our customers from branches to our app, to basically a digital platform, so that we incur lower cost in terms of addressing or servicing our customer. That's very, very important. CRM has done a fantastic job, as I said. If you look at the portfolio of our bank, now about 40% of the portfolio that you have today, which this has been booked in the last 4 or 5 years, and the NPL of this portfolio about 1.5%, as against our total NPL is about 7%. So CRM has done a fantastic job in terms of putting the controls in place. And also at the same time, business has also been instrumental in terms of identifying the businesses that are good for the bank. That has helped us in terms of improving our overall risk. They have also developed scoring model for digital lending. And digital lending is going to be the next the game coming next. So there we need to work together so that we can push more on the digital platform. So we need lesser people. At the same time, we can also scale up. Now is the time to scale up. Whatever we have done, piloted, we need to scale up so that we can do more on the digital lending front. Special asset management, as I said, we had the highest cash recovery, and total has been about 190 crore taka, and total overall rate of recovery has been 124 million. That's where we need to work more, as I said before. Retail collections, I think retail collection has done a fantastic job. As I said, the retail NPL ratio declined to 2.85%, and our dropped to 27% delinquent recovery of 3.82. So that is they have done. We are working very closely with the customer in terms of retail collections. Operations, we have already done business continuity about that. We have saved about 36 million taka from potential fraud and also recovered 154 million taka from fraudulent transactions. S-Cube, in terms of service quality, I must tell to our respected directors that we are considered one of the best banks in terms of service delivery. And that has been possible because of the fact the service quality department has been proactively following up, doing mystery survey across networks. That has helped in terms of improving, and we also have a quarterly review of all the complaints that we receive from different corners, also from voice of customer. We're talking about all banks, what the banks have done, but this is the benefits about the employee, what we have done, we have given. We have earned leave encashment policy. We have revised it now. It is on gross salary now, on the basis of gross salary. It used to be on the basis of basic, so it is on the basis of, I expected much louder. It's on gross salary, na? Then what we have done, we have also introduced future leadership development program. That's very, very important because at the end of the day, it's a knowledge, it's a capability, which is going to be the key thing for a bank. So we have introduced future leaders development program. And also, we have also the increment based to performance appraisal rating. So everything basically on the basis of your rating, we do all the increment. That is basically we're trying to take care of the best and be fair to the rest. And we have introduced miscarriage leave, 4 weeks of paid leave per case. So that is also have been introduced, which is not there. Paternity leave is there as well. So any male person can get a paternity leave if your wife is pregnant. 10 days paid leaves. ছেলেটা তাড়িয়ে দিতে পারেন তো নাকি? And also bereavement leave, so 10 working days of paid leave. And also we have revised provident fund eligibility, PF entitlement eligibility 2 years of service. 2 বছর হলে কিন্তু you will get provident fund now. So thank you very much and congratulations everyone. So let's look at the challenges. What we have. If you look at that, we are seeing that gradually government's tax to GDP ratio has come down to like 8.5%. So government's borrowing from the industry has increased. And although crowding out effect has not happened, for the fact that our credit growth has come down to the level of 7.6%. So that's why we are not seeing any crowding out effect. But once the country scenario improves, then I am expecting that could be crowding out effect as well. And also, with this Mr. Trump coming into power, the world political scenario is getting changed. We are seeing that. That is maybe is going to be a challenge, and we can see unrest in Middle East. We are seeing while we are seeing commodity prices has come down on a large scale, but it might go up as well. It depends on the overall global scenario, the world scenario, it depends on that. The capital flight has been an issue for us. We have seen how much money has gone out. It is said that in the last 15 years, about $150 billion has been siphoned off. That's a significant amount. We are seeing that non-performing loan has gone up in one quarter between June and September. The NPL has gone up from 12% to 17%, and it has the overall NPL amount has gone up by 730 billion taka. 730 billion taka. So it is now 2.85 billion, 2,85,000 crore taka is our NPL now, but this might get double. So that means our NPL industry might get up to 30-35% in I think maybe 5-6 months' time. So that's a big worry for all of us. And in terms of foreign exchange reserve, you know, there is a pressure on the foreign exchange reserve. It is now about 20 billion taka, which is about 4 months import that country can cover. But there is a pressure, and you know, there are rates are still not market-driven rate. So the techniques or the method that the central bank is following is not also conducive. We can see some fluctuations in the foreign exchange. So, and this month I am expecting, in fact, last month, I think FX overall remittance has come down from 2.6 billion that we received in January, in December. I think in January is going to come down. It's about $2 billion that we may receive. So that will again put a pressure on our foreign exchange balance. So this is a challenge we are going to see. So there are, that on the regulatory side, we are expecting some changes on the classification rule. It will be more tightening policy to be in line with the central global guideline, and there is a pressure from IMF, and also on the economic front, as I said, the overall law and order situation, investment could be a little slow. So at least we're expecting an election either this year or sometime next year. So because of that, and also we see a lot of law and order situation here and there, this is not conducive for investment. So that is going to be there. And also on the socio-political side, there is always a sort of a fear or discussion going around how long this caretaker government will be in place. So that political instability is also a concern for everyone, as a banker, as an investee, everywhere, and also the investor as well. So that is there. And also if you look at the technology, technology is going to be significant difference. You can see that deep sea, what has happened between what is that? AI, yes, AI thing. So you see what has happened. And now Alibaba has come, said, we know you even have a superior thing. So things are changing every day. So we need to be agile to adapt all these things. So as I said, so this is something is going to be the disruptor. All of us need to be proactive in terms of adapting all those things. But there are some positive developments as well. We are expecting strong corporate governance, and for our bank, transparency. And we are looking at retail, SME, and corporate sectors. Islamic banking is growing, also that is also very important. And also we have got very good collaboration with the fintech partners. And also we have a commitment, and we have a very good relationship with central bank in terms of we are one of the highest recipients of green technology funds. And we are trying to adapt customer-centric product. That is basically our edge. And if we really can work around this, we can be a leader in the market. So talking about challenges and the competitive edge now, what is our budget? That this year we are looking at 4,700 crore taka growth in the deposits. We are looking at a loan growth of 38,000 crore taka, 3,800 crore taka. We are looking at import of 2.5 billion taka. You see, 2.5 billion import and export is 1.7 to about 4.2 billion taka. But if you look at some other competition, like BRAC has not been a huge trade bank. They have done $5 billion last year. And other banks, look at Prime, look at Citi, they're doing very good in terms of trade. I think while you have done very well, but I think we need to push more on that, how basically we can have more on the trade. Trade basically brings foreign exchange, trade basically brings commission also. So that's one area I think we need to try, and so that we get a operating profit of 13 billion taka, which is about 18% year on year from last year. So that's target we have for next year. Can we do it? Sure. So have you started working on that? You should, because otherwise you'll not be able to. 1 month has gone by. 1 month has gone by. So you have got 11 months to do that. So please, if you have not rolled your sleeve, you should start working now. সময় কিন্তু নাই আগামী মাস থেকে শুরু হবে আবার রোজা everything will get slowed down. So আমাদের যাই করেছি জানুয়ারি শেষ, we have 1 more month before Ramadan comes. So whatever needs to be done, please start working. কালকে থেকে যখন যাবেন আপনাদের প্লিজ কাজগুলো শুরু করবেন. So if you look at the target contribution, who will do how much? So from MTB on a solo basis, we'll give 96%. And capital, we're expecting 0.4%, 55 million taka. And from securities, we're expecting 450 million taka. So jara capital assets, securities assets, can you see the numbers? দেখতে পাচ্ছেন? Please, আপনাদের আওয়াজই তো শোনা যাচ্ছে না. Yes. In terms of farm growth, fund under management, we're looking at from conventional book 71%, এবং আমরা Islamic bank থেকে we're looking at 29%. So this is what we need to do from the deposit side, 3,000 crore taka plus, and on the loan side, 2,700 crore taka. On the Islamic banking side, if you look at about 1,300 crore taka from deposits, and loan 1,100 crore taka. So that's the target for farm for next year. This is very, very important. As I have been saying all the time since my joining, that we need to work on our deposit mix so that we can keep our cost of deposit down. So as we have targeted 4,700 crore taka, we are looking at 50% fixed and maybe 5% recurring deposit, but 45% has to come in CASA. বুঝতে পেরেছেন তো? কারেন্ট অ্যাকাউন্ট, সেভিংস অ্যাকাউন্ট আসতে হবে আমার 45%. সো আমার যদি 4,700 crore টাকা থাকে, প্লিজ ওয়ার্ক অ্যারাউন্ড দ্যাট. We need to keep our deposit cost down, period. এখানে there is no two about it, because in terms of lending, you cannot increase your rate because customers will then start defaulting. They also have a capacity. So আমার মনে এখানে আপনাদেরকে সবাইকে কাজ করতে হবে, each and everyone, front end বলি, আমরা যারা সাপোর্ট অফিসে আসে বলি, সবাই মিলে কিন্তু কাজগুলো করতে হবে, so we can do more. So what are our success mantras? Basically, stick to basics. You need to look inside. What more you can do? Who are your customers? How much of the wallet you have in your book? What more you can do? What is the potential? So wallet sizing is very, very important. How much share of wallet you have? That is important. That can only happen if you remain closer to your customer, if you can understand your customer. That will not only help you having more share of wallet, but at the same time, you will have more understand your customer, the risks involved in the customer, what is happening to the customer, what changes that are taking place in the customer, what are the opportunities. So I'm requesting all of you to remain close to your customer. ওই যে বলে না, পাওনাতে যদি হন, আপনি যদি থাকেন আপনার দেনাদের সাথে, you are the one who will get the money earlier than the others. So that's why you remain closer to your customer. So always, আমার নিজের কি আছে, what are the resources that you have? You always please think about it. Resources is not infinite. It is limited. There are bottlenecks. So we need to have efficient and effective use of our resources. And also explore outside the box. What is there? What more you can do? You need to use innovation. You need to use digital platform. You need to keep on improving your processes, because processes at times become very bureaucratic, very complicated, and if you can really work on the processes, maybe it can simplify the process. So we need to continuously re-engineer the process, which may need digital transformation, which may need just maybe changing the processes. That's very, very important. And compliance. You know, our board, we as bank, we always respect that. Our central banks, our customers respect us for that. So there cannot be any deviation, any breach in compliance. Another reinforcement area, what we need to do, we need to increase on the average balance holding যেটা আছে বাড়াতে হবে, market share করতে বাড়াতে হবে, we need to improve CASA ratio, as I said, we need to improve CASA ratio, and we need to have more secured retail loan, we need to have more SME growth, and remittance, I know it is switch on and switch off, but we need to find a way which will help us in terms of bringing remittance at a lower rate. We need to maybe start building partnership, looking at opportunities, avenues, so that we can bring remittance at a lower rate. And agent banking is one area where we need a lot to be done. Now, as I said, this is হয়তো আপনার বিরক্ত লাগতে পারে, but this is important CASA. What do you need to do? You need to do the government bodies. But the government bodies in general are not very sensitive. Barring few companies. তেলের কোম্পানিগুলো yes, but otherwise projected যে সমস্ত কোম্পানিগুলো আছে, project fund, এগুলো less, you need to push more government deposits, SME, as I said, SME transactions account, have more and more আপনার আশেপাশে যে কমিউনিটি আছে, এই যে আপনার ব্রাঞ্চের, so if you know the community, not only KYC, know your customer, KYC also know your community. If you know more about your community, you know the opportunities around your community. So that is important. SME রা কিন্তু are not very much sensitive to rate. ওরা ট্রানজ্যাকশনটা যদি নিতে পারেন, they are more basically চায় সার্ভিসটা চায় যে আমি ঢাকা থেকে খুলনা টাকাটা পাঠাবো, আপনি আমাকে তাড়াতাড়ি পাঠিয়ে দেন। এই যে SME গুলো আছে, SME গুলোর অ্যাকাউন্টগুলো প্লিজ অবটেন। রুরাল মার্কেট, দ্যাট ইজ ওয়ান এরিয়া যারা কিন্তু অত বেশি সেখানে এজেন্ট ব্যাংকিং ক্যান প্লে এ মেজর রোল দেয়ার। রুরাল মার্কেটে কিন্তু আমাদের এজেন্ট ব্যাংকিং কিন্তু যদি deposit ratio দেখি is poor. We need to work very hard on that to improve our ratio on the agent banking side. Payroll accounts. While we understand, we can see that yes, significant improvement হয়েছে on the payroll side, but I think we do need to more. Other corporates and retail need to sit on a continuous basis to identify the opportunities. ওই যে inside box যেটা আছে সেটা কিন্তু করা উচিত। And there are a lot of opportunities payroll account. Islamic banking, as I said, there is immense crisis in the market of most of the banks that Islamic Sharia follow kore. So there is an opportunity. So these are the few areas which I could think of. যেখানে আপনারা যদি একটু চেষ্টা করেন, you can get CASA accounts. আমি just একটা example দেই, just one example. If you look at our overall mix, our existing mix is like this, 15.7 no cost, 23% low cost, high cost. So you see, if you reduce by just 1 paisa, beshi na, your impact on interest expense would be 35 million. মানে 3.5 কোটি টাকা। If you improve your just যেটা আমরা বাজেট করেছি, if you can meet our budgeted mix, we can reduce our cost by 51 million taka. It's just by playing around, tweaking. You don't need to take additional risk. Just like that. So please work on that. আমাদের এখানে আমরা একটু চেষ্টা করি। As I was saying, in the agent banking side, if you look at it, আমাদের যদি আমরা current account দেখি, current account, while yes, overall market has gone down by 11%, our has gone down by 19%. আমরা যদি সেভিংস অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখি, সেভিংস অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখা, সেভিংস has grown 5.35%. আমাদের সেভিংস অ্যাকাউন্ট has come down. আপনি যদি আমাদের কাসা দেখেন, as a percentage of total, it has come down by 2.56%, আর ওখানে 3.95%. সো ওভারঅল এজেন্ট ব্যাংকিং কিন্তু অনেক কিছু করার আছে। রুরাল ডিপোজিটকে মোবিলাইজ করার জন্য ইজ ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আপনার প্লিজ এজেন্ট ব্যাংকিংটাকে আরও বেশি বেশি করে কীভাবে আমরা ডিপোজিট মোবিলাইজ করতে ওয়ার্ক অন দ্যাট। আমি একটা জাস্ট আই ওয়ান্ট টু শো ওয়ান জাস্ট এক্সাম্পল। ইউ সি, if you look at our city Dutch Bangla Bank, you see, আমরা একটা স্মার্ট দেখেছি 6 months মুভিং অ্যাজ অ্যাভারেজ রেট, সে স্মার্ট রেট, and if you see that we have improved post smart period এসে আমরা দেখি we have improved from 4.65% to 5.58%. That's good thing, that's a positive thing that has happened to the bank with the basically when 6 month moving average rate has come in. Now basically there is no even smart rate as well. And if you look at there, আমাদের spread with city, এখানে দেখেন, oh sorry, দেখা যেত এই জায়গাটায় if you look at it, our difference কিন্তু বাড়ছে। So what city has done good on that in terms of managing spread. So we need to do that. এখানে যেমন কম গ্যাপ ছিল, আস্তে আস্তে কিন্তু গ্যাপটা বাড়ছে। So I think you need to see that how basically we can increase the gap. We can increase the gap by reducing our cost of deposits. That's important. I know that we have a significant piece of the book which is not giving revenue, so we don't have any options but to basically try and reduce our cost of deposits. একটা জিনিস কি জানেন, আমরা রিসেন্টলি যে আমরা কাসা ফ্লো যেটা আমরা যে কিছু কিছু অ্যাকাউন্টে ইউ নো দ্যাট উই হ্যাভ মেড সাম কলস অ্যান্ড দ্যাট হ্যাজ হেল্পড ইন টার্মস অফ realizing AMC, annual maintenance charge. What have you know that? You have done it. It's not me who have done it. We have just given you the guideline to call the customers so that they can improve the second, increase the balance, and you can, কি করেছেন আপনারা? You have realized your annual maintenance charge. So ওই যে কলটা has helped in terms of raising the balance, and you could realize 9,63,000 টাকা, just few calls. So that's why I said you need to remain closer to your customer. So what has happened? A simple card can increase your funded income. You can basically communicate with the Korean. You can also stable fund base বাড়াতে পারেন. So there are a number of things that you can do. You can have more CASA deposits. You can have reduce or lowering cost of deposits. Lot of things that you can do just by remaining close to customers, just by making a call to customers. As a premature encashment, you have a lot of premature encashment. Why it has happened? Maybe they need money, they're encashing the fixed deposits. You can offer them secured overdraft, SOD, so that they don't cash their deposits. আপনারা অনেকে করেন আমি জানি, but you can do it more frequently. আমাদের অনেক লকার আছে আনরেন্টেড, সেই লকারগুলোকে আমরা রেন্ট করা যায় কীভাবে চিন্তা করতে পারি। আমাদের অনেক এফসিওয়াই অ্যাক্টিভ অ্যাকাউন্ট কাসা আছে যেখান থেকে আমরা এমসি করতে পারি না, এগুলিকে আমরা উই ক্যান ট্রাই টু পুশ। দিস আর ফিউ এক্সাম্পলস দ্যাট পসিবলি ইউ ক্যান কিপ অন ট্রাইং হুইচ উইল হেল্প ইন টার্মস অফ ইনক্রিজিং ইয়োর রেভিনিউ। So always remember things that are খুব important. That will help in terms of improving the bank's performance, your performance. You have an individual KPI. আমি বলেছি last year, whoever has made their KPI by September, we have recognized them. So this year as well, if any of you can meet your KPI by September, we will recognize you again. আমরা করেছি কিন্তু, so we have demonstrated our commitment. So we now need your commitment again so that we can do better. That's important. Cost, we need to rationalize. I'm not saying reduction, I'm saying rationalizing cost. Avoid silo. I have not seen many cost departmental meetings. I think you need to have more meetings among your cross-departmental meetings. That will help in terms of identifying the possibilities, identifying the bottlenecks. So unless and until you don't talk, what I have seen, You just keep a mail and say, oh, I am of my responsibility. আমি জানাই দিছি ওনাকে. Now it is his responsibility. Why? Go and talk to him. Go and talk to him. Find the problems and resolve it. If it cannot be resolved at your level, you escalate it. But don't keep it under the blanket. Please talk to your colleagues to get the bank going. If the bank does better, you'll also get benefit. And you have seen that. Another revenue pilferage. You see, we are booking customer. You need to look at if I am charging 13% to customer, is my system giving 13%? That's important. At times what happens, maybe I have committed 13%, my system is showing 12.5%. That can happen as well. So I think on a continuous basis, you need to look at it. You need to look at this is my limit, this is the outstanding, but my revenue is this. They don't tally. So these are the things you need to keep on looking at so that you can sort of prevent pilferage. And risk versus return. Our Malik sir always says risk-weighted asset and how much you're earning. So risk versus return is very, very important because end of the day, capital is very expensive. So if you can have customers of higher rating, you have lesser capital required for that. And customer is first. If no customer, you are not there. এটা আমি যাই না. Let's not get into that. So I think you know blue ocean strategy. This is red. Everything is already, there are 61 banks operating there. So you need to find out our niche, where you can do better. We need to create that market. Don't just make one crowded market. Again, you go there and you basically what you have to do, you have to lower interest rate. To lend, you have to give higher rate to borrow, to mobilize deposits. But if you have, create another market where you have lower number of banks there, so create that. So that's important. So that is your responsibility because you know your community better than ours. You can always ask what facilitation we need to have, you just let us know. That's very, very important. You need to have blue ocean strategy. Managers, strategically, they have to start thinking. So thank you very much for your patient hearing. This year is going to be another difficult year. So we need to keep our eyes and ears open. But at the end of the day, as I said, we need to work together. And please don't keep anything under that blanket. Raise it before it gets big. আর আরেকটা যেটা হচ্ছে যে আমাদেরকে সবসময় কেয়ারফুল থাকতে হবে in terms of our risks, our monitoring of the customers, because as we are expecting an election end of the year or middle of next year, so there could be a lot of issues that may crop up. So we need to remain close to our customers and raise it before the seniors are opportunity খুঁজতে থাকবেন. And thank you, directors, for your continuous guidance. That has helped us come this far. But we need a long way to go before we can address our balance sheet. That is a whole, everybody know. So we need to work very hard. And we are there, board is there to take care of all of you, but we have to work hard. Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to request Daniel Delange, if you want to say a few words to our colleagues. I think many of you know that he's representing Norwegian Fund, our single largest shareholder. And he has been there for some time. And last year also, he was kind enough to attend our annual town hall. Thank you, Daniel.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hasn't the year gone fast? We were here last year. We had a good time. We did some work, and bang, there's a new year already here. So it's incredible. This year, the theme is navigating challenges and building trust. When I saw this theme, I thought this is a very interesting theme. And I was trying to think through what it means. And I was also trying to think through what is the link between the navigating of the challenges and building trust. So let's talk about both of these aspects separately. If we talk about navigating challenges, these exist everywhere. Challenges are coming up to persons, to organizations, to countries, and in fact, to the world. And we know there are a lot of challenges in the world, and there will be challenges. If we think of persons, their personal challenges, in relationships, in careers, financial challenges, and everyday challenges. Now, challenges are not necessarily bad. They quite often are difficult, but challenges can actually be good, because challenges also give us an opportunity to think through them, to focus better, to learn more, to shake ourselves up and try to do things different. Challenges can actually be very inspiring. If there are blocks and we don't know how to go, we figure out how to go around them and resolve things that are there. Challenges give us creative juices to solve them. Now, sometimes challenges can also be crises. But even if there are crises, we can find ways to deal with them, because there are opportunities. And as you probably know, I live in Hong Kong, and where we use the Chinese language. And there is a concept, and as you know, characters in the Chinese language are not like many other languages where you have letters that form words, but you have concepts. And the Chinese word for challenges or challenge is wei ji, and that consists of two characters, wei and ji. And wei means indeed crisis. But ji is opportunity. And so within the word crisis, we already find the basis to see the opportunity and try new things, try to learn from the challenges, from the crises, and move to the next stage. And if we've seen any organization to deal with the challenges, it's us, MTB, you, the management team, the board of directors. Because this year has shown some challenges. And when they happened, there of course was a lot of concern. Concern, where are we going? What does it mean? What does it mean for the institution? But, as the MD has told us all, and we have seen, it has been an outstanding year. It has been a year where concerns were there, but solutions were found, and we all came into a better place, which is why we're here to celebrate that today. So then let's get to this part of the trust. If there's any word that's important for banking, it's trust. Trust is for our clients to trust us as an institution. Trust is actually in the whole industry because we deal with money. And what is money? If you look at money, it's just a piece of paper. But we have the trust that this piece of paper allows us to buy things, invest, and spend. Everything is trust. If we don't have that trust, it's just a piece of paper and worth nothing. And our clients have the trust that if they come to us, if they deposit their money, they will get it back. Our other clients who deal with larger transactions, they have the trust that if they need things, we can help them. We can resolve their issues. We can be with them and work with them and find new solutions for them and to help them through things. Trust is also something that we need to have for each other, for ourselves, for our teams, for our organization, and for the management of the whole organization and company. Trust is something where we can show that we are more than individuals. If we trust each other, we can work together and resolve the issues that I was talking about earlier. So if we talk about navigating challenges, it is very much resolving the issues through building the trust together. Because, as I said earlier, as a team, by building trust, by working together, we can overcome many of the challenges that we potentially expect to see. This obviously is a time of challenge in the country and for all of us. And the managing director has mentioned and shown where some of these issues are. But this is also a time for us to then get closer together, build the trust, work together, listen to our clients, find solutions, and help them get to an outcome where they are very satisfied. And this actually is a time of opportunity. If we have seen what happened in the market, we have seen financial institutions that actually have shown not to be all that good. And other institutions during this time have shown to be strong and liquid and be able to help our clients at all points in time. So in many ways, we are at a new beginning. We're at a crossroads where, based on the strength we have, we're going to move forward and become one of these selected institutions that is going to work for our clients to be seen as a very trusted institution. So I wish everyone well. I hope that we can together get through these challenges and we all will be in a better place next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel. I would request everyone to please listen to the respected directors. You don't get all the time, or you don't get all of the time, you don't get them all the time. So I think you should listen to them, what they say. These are some guiding things they want to communicate to us. And you can be patient and listen to them carefully. That's very, very important. Also, the thing is that we need to respect people who are coming and telling or speaking something. They must be of something. So I think you should have some level of patience and listen to them. Thank you very much. So may I request Mr. Rashid Chaudhary, our Vice Chairman of the Board, as well as Director, to please come and say a few words. So, okay, we have got another Director, Mr. S.N. Query, our new independent directors. Many of you have not seen him, but you might know him, Mr. S.N. Query. So, request Mr. S.N. Query to say a few words.
Good morning. সুপ্রভাত সবাইকে আমার শুভেচ্ছা আমি ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্ট ডিরেক্টর তবে বেশি দিন হয় না 2-2.5 মাস তা আমার আজকে প্রেজেন্টেশন থেকে দুটো জিনিস আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে ব্যাংকের জন্য খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট একটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা অন্য ব্যাংকের চেয়ে কিভাবে আমরা নিজেকে ডিফারেন্স করতে পারি এখন এই ডিফারেন্সটা যদি না করতে পারি তাহলে হবে কি কম্পিটিশনে কিন্তু সবাই হয়তো আপনার ভালো সার্ভিস দিচ্ছে সবাই হয়তো আপনার ভালো প্রোডাক্ট নিয়ে আসছে কিন্তু কম্পিটিশনে যদি টিকে থাকতে হয় তাহলে আমাদেরকে অন্যদের চেয়ে ডিফারেন্স তৈরি করতে হবে এখন এই ডিফারেন্সটা আমরা কি করতে পারি আমাদেরকে আলাদাভাবে আইডেন্টিফিকেশনের জন্য আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে একটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা সার্ভিসটা অন্যদের চেয়ে যদি ভালো দিতে পারি এবং এইটা সমস্ত এমপ্লয়ীদের উপরে নির্ভর করে এটা কিন্তু আপনার ম্যানেজমেন্ট আপনার এমপ্লয়ি এরাই কিন্তু ভালো সার্ভিস দিতে পারে এবং এই সার্ভিসের চেয়ে সার্ভিস যদি ভালো হয় এক হচ্ছে যে সার্ভিসের মধ্যে একটা হচ্ছে যে আমাদের বিহেভিয়ার আমাদের যদি বিহেভিয়ার ভালো থাকে তাইলে আমরা কিন্তু অন্যদের চেয়ে একটু ডিফারেন্স হতে পারব কারণ অনেক আমাদের দেশে বাঙালিদের একটা আমাদের সবচেয়ে মানে খারাপ অভ্যাস আমি বলবো যে আমরা কিন্তু ব্যবহার ভালো করতে জানি না এবং এই ব্যবহারটা ভালো করার জন্য আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করব ব্যাংক আমাদের ব্যাংকে যারা ক্যাপাসিটি বিল্ডিং বা ডেভেলপমেন্টের ট্রেনিংয়ের জন্য যারা আছেন তাদেরকে কীভাবে ব্যবহার ভালো করতে হয় সেটা ভালোভাবে শেখাতে হবে যেমন আপনি যদি বলেন জাপানিজদের ব্যবহার আর আমাদের ব্যবহার অনেক ডিফারেন্স তো আমরা যেমন মাহবুব ভাই বললেন আমাদের এমডি সাহেব যে উনি কীভাবে আপনার ব্যবহার ভালো করা দরকার ওগুলি কিছু উনি হাইলাইট করেছেন তো আমার মনে হয় সেই জায়গায় আমরা একটু জোর দিব আর সেকেন্ড হচ্ছে যে আরেকটা বিষয় হচ্ছে কীভাবে আমরা কস্ট রিডিউস করব যেটা আমাদের স্প্রেডটা সেটা বাড়াবো সেটার ক্ষেত্রে আমার মনে হয় সেই কাঁসা যেটা সেই অ্যাকাউন্টসে কীভাবে আমরা আর একটু ভালো করতে পারি এই জায়গায় যদি আমরা সেভিংসের রেট কমাতে পারি তাহলে আমাদের লেন্ডিং রেটও কমবে, আমরা হয়তো মার্কেটে আরেকটা ভালো অবস্থায় যেতে পারবো। তা আমার মনে হয় কাঁসার উপরে জোর দিতে হবে, এবং সেইটার ক্ষেত্রেও কাঁসা ক্ষেত্রে আমার কাছে মনে হয় এসএমই সেক্টর এবং রিটেল সেক্টর এখানে সুযোগ আছে। কারণ কর্পোরেটরা সাধারণত আমরা দেখেছি যে যখনই ওরা রেটের উপরে বেশি ডিপেন্ড করে, কিন্তু যারা এসএমই যারা আমাদের বড় এসএমই যারা আমাদের ক্লায়েন্ট, এবং আমরা যে কারেন্ট অ্যাকাউন্ট এবং সেভিংস অ্যাকাউন্টে যদি আমরা ইমপ্রুভ করতে পারি সেখানে আমরা স্প্রেডটা বাড়াতে পারবো এবং ব্যাংকের নেট প্রফিটটা বাড়বে। আরেকটা বিষয় আমি জোর দিব এনপিএলের উপরে। এনপিএলটা যদি আমরা রিডিউস করতে পারি তাইলে আমাদের বটম লাইনটা ইমপ্রুভ করবে। তো এই দুটা বিষয় আমি একটু হাইলাইট করতে চাইছি। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে, আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে আপনাদের সাথে আসতে পেরে। ধন্যবাদ সবাই।
Thank you, sir. Now may I now request Mr. Rashid Chaudhary to come onto the dais and say few words for us.
God. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all. I'm here to speak, which I didn't think I was supposed to speak here, because our chairman, Mr. Manzoor Lahi, is unwell. Let us pray for his early recovery. Also, recently, our Deputy Managing Director, Mr. Usman Rashid Moeen, he got seriously injured in USA in a car accident. Let us also pray for his recovery so that he can come back and join us again in MTB. With regard to, it's going to be an extempo speech, because as I said, I was not prepared. I don't have the backup of the very professional presentation that was given by our managing director. It was very informative, very professionally done. I would also like to congratulate the presentation team who have done a wonderful job. The only regret is that sitting in the front seat, I couldn't really see much because it was hazy. So I hope next time when you have a professional presentation like that, there should be a dress rehearsal to see that one can read. আমাদের পড়তে অসুবিধা হচ্ছে ফ্রন্ট সিটে, তো পিছনে ওর তো কিছুই দেখতেছিল না, মনে হয় তার জন্য তারা বোধহয় উপরে কথা বলতেছিল। 2024 was a very difficult year. We all know the violent clashes, the movement, the revolution, and then followed by one of the worst devastating floods in certain parts of the country. These were serious challenges. We have overcome that. I would congratulate our past chairman, Mr. Malik, for his guidance, the managing director, all the AMDs, all the DMDs, the senior management. In fact, all of you here, you have all contributed towards this. 2025 can be more challenging, I think. And we are going still through an unstable period. We have a serious economic crisis. So we cannot be complacent based on what we have achieved last year. I think one of the main factors would be rising NPL, non-performing loan, non-earning assets, and we all have to monitor and do our best. We will always, one of the ways to see, and the other point was that what we did last year was a lot of contribution from the Treasury Department. But Treasury Department's earning, they have done a marvelous job, and a big thank you to them as well. But what the Treasury Department's income is from exchange earnings and investment in government bonds. which is not really mainstream banking. So this year, this is there for, we need sustainable growth. And for sustainable growth, we need mainstream banking. One of the places to look at is also, I believe, Islamic banking has got a good future. It is something that can pick up if you concentrate on the rest of the country also. We will continue to reward the performers who have done well. And there's one other point is that we also have, I'd like to mention, zero tolerance towards any kind of corruption or fraudulence within the bank. There are issues, some of you know, that is happening and has been investigated. Please refrain from such activities and let us all work as a team. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Now I am requesting our immediate past chairman, Engineer Abdul Malik, to say a few words.
বক্তৃতা শুরু করার আগে আমি দুটো কথা বলতে চাই। একটা হলো আমাদের কোনো ডিরেক্টরই আজকে বক্তৃতা দেওয়ার জন্য প্রস্তুত ছিলেন না বা চাননি, কারণ আমি কালকে যখন আর্টিনারি পাই, আই কল আওয়ার সেক্রেটারি যে উনি এটা সম্বন্ধে কিছুই জানেন না, কে কতক্ষণ বক্তৃতা দিবেন তার জানা ছিল না। এটা একজন জুনিয়র অফিসারের জানা করেছেন এবং তার কাছ থেকে আমাদেরকে জানতে হবে, এভাবেই শুনলাম। ভবিষ্যতে যেন এরকম না হয়। সেক্রেটারি সাহেব, ইউ উইল বি মোর কেয়ারফুল অ্যান্ড ইউ উইল টক অ্যাট লিস্ট টু দ্য ডিরেক্টরস। দুঃখজনক যে আমাদের ফাউন্ডিং চেয়ারম্যান আজকে এখানে উপস্থিত সশরীরে নাই। আজকে থাকলে আমাদের ইতিহাস একটু ভিন্ন হতো। স্যার যেখানে আছেন আমার সালাম গ্রহণ করবেন। রেসপেক্টেড চেয়ারম্যান, মিস্টার ভাইস চেয়ারম্যান, আওয়ার ডাইরেক্টর্স and my MTB and colleagues. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for your presence. শুভ মধ্যাহ্ন।
আমি ভালো আছি, উৎফুল্ল আছি এবং অনুপ্রাণিত আছি। আপনারা কেমন আছেন? উচ্চ স্বরে বলেন। এই টাউন হল অনুষ্ঠান আমাদের একটি মিলন মেলা। যে আনন্দ দেয় আমাদের, এটা ভুলবার নয়। প্রতি বছর আমরা এটার জন্য অপেক্ষা করি। এই প্ল্যাটফর্মে আমরা আসি, এক অপরকে দেখি, সারাদিন থাকি, মত বিনিময় করি। আর আজকের এই অনুষ্ঠানটা একটু ব্যতিক্রমধর্মী। আমাদের অভূতপূর্ব এক সাফল্যের আমরা সাক্ষী এবং এই সাফল্যের কারিগর কেউ নয়। এই সাফল্যের কারিগর আমরা সবাই, বিশেষ করে আপনারা জুড়ে। এটা একটা অসাধারণ অর্জন। ব্যর্থতা গ্লানি মুছে এমটিবি একটি পরিশুদ্ধ প্রতিষ্ঠান এখন। গত 4 বছরে কাঠামোগত পরিবর্তনের মধ্য দিয়ে আমরা আরও শক্তিশালী হয়েছি, টেকসই হয়েছি, গ্রাহক কেন্দ্রিক হয়েছি, কর্মী বান্ধবে পরিণত হয়েছি। নিঃসন্দেহে অন্য বৈশিষ্ট্য এমটিবিকে দেশের অন্যতম একটি ব্র্যান্ডে পরিণত করেছে। এই সাফল্যের কেন্দ্রবিন্দুতে আছে আমাদের সুশাসন। একটা খারাপ সিস্টেম যে কোনো মানুষকে প্রতিবার পরাজিত করে, বলেছিলেন উইলিয়াম এডওয়ার্ডস। তাই আমরা গত 4 বছরে কি না করেছি। আগে আমরা শুনতাম এমটিবির বুট ভালো, পরে শুনলাম এমটিবিতে কি হয়েছে, তারপরে শুনলাম এমটিবির ম্যানেজমেন্ট খুব ভালো করেছে। আমি বিএবির মেম্বার ছিলাম
এবং একটা পাওয়ারফুল মেম্বারই ছিলাম। আমাকে সবাই বলতো এমটিবি একটা ব্র্যান্ড এখন। 2013 সাল, 2027 সালে আমার শেষ ডিরেক্টরশিপ, তারপরে একটা খণ্ডকালীন আমি থাকবো, হয়তো বা নাও থাকতে পারি, তাই কিছু কথা আমার বলতেই হবে। 2013 সাল আমাদের সবচেয়ে খারাপ সময় গেছে। ডিভিডেন্ড দেওয়ার ক্ষমতা ছিল না 6.5-এর বেশি। তখন চেয়ারম্যান হলেন রাশেদ চৌধুরী। উনি সঠিক নেতৃত্বের মাধ্যমে যেভাবে মনিটর করেছেন 6.5-কে উনি 2014 সালে 20% ডিভিডেন্ড দিয়েছেন। 2015 সালে উনি 15% ডিভিডেন্ড দিয়েছেন। তারপরের ইতিহাস আমরা সবাই জানি, একটা দুর্ভাগ্যজনক ইতিহাস। আমরা এলিট ক্লাবের মেম্বার। এখন বলতে পারেন 10টি ব্যাংক যেভাবে বাংলাদেশ ব্যাংক নির্ধারণ করেছে তার মধ্যে আমরা একজন। কমপক্ষে 10 বছর আগে আমাদের এই আসনে আসা উচিত ছিল। আমরা সমসাময়িক ব্যাংকগুলির অন্যতম একটি ব্যাংক। আমাদের এমডি সাহেব অনেক ভালো বক্তা। একটা মানুষের ভালো বক্তা হইতে গেলে 5টা জিনিস লাগে: অর্থ, ভাষা, বাচনভঙ্গি, অভিব্যক্তি, প্রয়োগ। যে সুন্দরভাবে উনি বলেছেন, এবং বলেছেন আমরা কি করেছি, কারা করেছে, কি লোফল ছিল, আর কি করা উচিত, এবং আমাদের কোথায় আরো ভালো করতে হবে। 2020 সাল আমার প্রতি একটা নির্দেশ আসলো, ঝাঁপিয়ে পড়ো, যুদ্ধে যাও। নভেম্বর মাস বসলাম সিনিয়র ম্যানেজমেন্টের সঙ্গে। আমাদের অ্যানুয়াল প্রফিট 350 কোটি টাকা। আমাদের স্ট্রেস অ্যাকাউন্ট আমি জানতাম, আর সবাই ডিটেল জানতো কিনা জানি না, এবং উনিও নতুন আসছিল। ভবিষ্যৎ কি বুঝতে পারছিলাম। এক প্রোগ্রাম নিলাম, 4 বছরের মধ্যে আমাদের 1000 কোটি টাকা প্রফিট করতে হবে। সমস্ত এক্সিকিউটিভ সেইটাতে দ্বিমত পোষণ করেছে। স্যার, হাউ ইট ইজ পসিবল? আমরা 10, 15, 20% করে প্রফিট করতে পারি, এতে ম্যাক্সিমাম 550 কোটি টাকার বেশি প্রফিট হইতে পারে না। মাহবুবের মুখও মলিন, কিন্তু একটা কথা সে বলেছে, আজকে আমি আপনাদের সামনে বলি। স্যার, আপনি যখন স্বপ্ন দেখেছেন, আমরা চেষ্টা করে দেখি না। এই কথাটার যে কি মূল্যবান, আজকে আমরা 1200 কোটি টাকা প্রফিট করেছি। আপনারা জোরে হাততালি দিয়ে কথাটা ছোট্ট, দেখি না চেষ্টা করে। আপনি স্বপ্ন দেখছেন, বোর্ড এইরকম একটা ভালো বোর্ড, আপনার মলিন মুখ আজকে হাসি মুখ। আবার হাততালি। আমি থ্যাংক ইউ মাহবুব। আমি এখানে প্রাক্তন চেয়ারম্যান হিসেবে আজকে দাঁড়াইনি, অসাধারণ এই একজন সহযাত্রী হিসেবে দাঁড়িয়েছে। আমি এখানে দাঁড়িয়েছি একটি সফলতা গল্প বলার জন্য। 1921 সালে যখন আমি ভাইস চেয়ারম্যান হই, আমি আগেই বলেছি আমাদের পরিচালক মুনাফা ছিল 350 কোটি টাকা। চেয়ারম্যানের মেয়াদ শেষে আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি পেপারে 110 কোটি টাকা, 1110 কোটি টাকা। আসলে আমরা ইনসেন্টিভ দিয়েছি এই বছর থেকে, আমরা আরো এই উৎসব রজত জয়ন্তী ভাতা দিয়েছি। আসলে আমাদের প্রফিট হয়েছে, এবং 7 কোটি টাকা ইন্স্যুরেন্সের এডিশনাল প্রিমিয়াম দিয়েছি। তাতে প্রফিট হয়েছে 1180 কোটি টাকা। আপনাদের দিকে তাকিয়ে আমি নিশ্চিন্ত, আগামীকালও আমাদের। এই ম্যানেজমেন্টের সঙ্গে, যেহেতু আমি চেয়ারম্যান, এমডি এবং ম্যানেজমেন্টের মধ্যস্থতায় আমাকে মনিটর করতে হয়েছে, ব্যবস্থাপনা পরিচালক এবং কর্মীবৃন্দের সঙ্গে আলাপ করে আমি এটা উপলব্ধি করতে পেরেছি, আমরা চাইলে সবই পারি। যদি আমাদের স্ট্রেস অ্যাকাউন্ট না থাকতো, আমরা 25% থেকে 30% ডিভিডেন্ড দিতে পারতাম। আমাদের শেয়ার ভ্যালু হতো 30 টাকার উপরে। আর অবস্থা যদি এরকম হতো, আমরা যে লিবারেল, এমপ্লয়ীদের ব্যাপারে অন্য চিন্তা ডেফিনেটলি আসতো। সামনে চ্যালেঞ্জ আসতে পারে, আমরা যোদ্ধা, আমরা প্রস্তুত, আমাদের দৃষ্টি আরও সামনে। আমি দৃঢ় বিশ্বাস করি 2020 সালে, 2027 সালে আমরা 2000 কোটি টাকার উপরে মুনাফা করব। আমি আর মাহবুব খুব কাছাকাছি অনেকদিন ওয়ার্ক করেছি। আমরা কিছু গোপনীয়তা রক্ষা করতাম, যেহেতু আমি চেয়ারম্যান থাকবো না, এখানে একটা ওপেনই থাক, সবাই জানুক। আমাদের একটা অফিসিয়াল বাজেট থাকতো, আর একটা থাকতো আনঅফিসিয়াল, আর একটা থাকলো অ্যাচিভেবল বাজেট। আমাদের গত বছর ছিল অফিসিয়াল বাজেট ছিল 900 কোটি টাকা, আনঅফিসিয়াল ছিল যেমনি হোক 1000 কোটি টাকা করব। সবাইকে ডেকে ডেকে, ট্রেজারি, খালেদ বা যারা ফ্রন্ট লাইনার, বলে দিছি, বাবা তুই 25 কোটি বেশি করিস, তুই 30 কোটি বেশি করিস। আমাদের এইভাবে একটা অ্যাচিভেবল বাজেট ছিল। তো এবার আমাদের বাজেট অফিসিয়ালি 1303 কোটি টাকা। মাহবুব, এখন আপনাকে খেলতে হবে। আমাদের ভাইস চেয়ারম্যান অত্যন্ত দক্ষ এবং অভিজ্ঞতা, আর আমাদের যিনি ফাউন্ডিং চেয়ারম্যান, বর্তমান চেয়ারম্যান, উনি অত্যন্ত অভিজ্ঞ, স্বজন ব্যক্তি, পরিপূর্ণ একটা ব্যক্তিত্ব। উনি শুধু সফল নয়, ওনার গাইডেন্সে নিশ্চয়ই আমরা আরও বেশি অগ্রসর হতে পারবো। এখন 1103 কোটি টাকা অফিসিয়াল বাজেট হলেও আনঅফিসিয়াল ডেফিনেটলি এটা 100-150 কোটি টাকা তো বেশি হবেই, আমি অন্তত আশা করি। এবং এটা অসম্ভব না। আমাদের যে আমি দেখাবো ওইখানে যে ফ্রন্ট ব্যাক অফিসের যারা আছে, তাদের আমাদের 1000 থেকে 1500 কোটি টাকা প্রফিট করলেই আমাদের 150 কোটি টাকা ইজি আসবে। এবং 150 কোটি টাকা হইলে আমাদের 2027 সালে এতে 2100 থেকে 2200 কোটি টাকা হবে। আমি আমাদের ফাউন্ডিং চেয়ারম্যান, বর্তমান চেয়ারম্যান সাহেবের জন্য দোয়া করি, উনি অতি শীঘ্রই সুস্থ হয়ে আমাদের মাঝে আসেন এবং আমাদের নেতৃত্ব দেন। আমাদের একটু অন্যভাবেও কথা বলতে হয়। তৈলমর্দন একটা কথা আছে, যার বর্তমান ইংরেজি বলে কমিউনিকেশন স্কিল। এখন আমি অনুরোধ করবো আমাদের ফাউন্ডিং চেয়ারম্যান সাহেবকে বলার জন্য, উনি অসুস্থ, ওনাকে আর সময় দেওয়া যায় না, আমি আবার আসবো। খোদা হাফেজ।
And in the meanwhile, our chairman, Syed Munzurullah, will be speaking before us. He's basically coming through Zoom. Uni ekটু unwell, as you already know, so he could not come, but he really wanted to come. So he will join us through here. Yes. Here is sir. Sir, thank you very much, sir.
Good morning, my fellow MTBNs. Today marks a pivotal moment, a giant leap forward, and I invite you all to take these transformative steps with us. As we embark on this journey to strengthen and trust and leave our collective mark on the future. I now call upon the esteemed members of the Board of Directors and the Management Committee to join us. Please step forward and place your hands on the tabs, symbolizing our unity and commitment to this new beginning. Together, let us shape the future and set forth on a path of progress. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, yes, on the screen, on the screen. এখন হাত তুলে ফেলেছে। এই মাইতি বসবো তো বসবো তো এখন না বসলে দেখতে পাবেন। We are all wearing the jackets with our new MTB logo. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. আপনারা দেখলেন আমাদের নতুন যে MTB লোগোটা। Now I want you to show the history, how basically this has come. ওটা জাস্ট একটা ছোট্ট একটা ভিডিও দেখা, তারপরে মালিক স্যার বলবেন।
For 25 years, we've been a symbol of trust by becoming not just the best bank we can be, but the best bank you need us to be. By protecting the trust you placed in us, we've emerged as one of Bangladesh's leading and most trusted financial institutions. Today, we take this legacy forward with a bold new identity. Our new logo is a promise brought to life. In its fluid lines, you will see the flow of life itself. Adapting and evolving just as we do for our customers. The vibrant colors speak of energy and inclusivity, while the clean modern design signals our commitment to innovation. At the heart of it all is the M line. The M line weaves together seamlessly, bringing people, businesses, and communities closer together through shared growth and opportunity. It's a symbol of continuous, unbroken trust, earned through our commitment to state-of-the-art banking services. As we step into a new chapter, our new logo isn't just a new way of saying hello. It's our pledge to create a future that's more vibrant, more connected, built on stronger trust and bolder progress. And for that, you can bank on us.
Mutual Trust Bank, PLC.
একই রঙে কত রূপ। কিছুক্ষণ আগে ছিলাম এক ড্রেসে, আবার এক অন্য ড্রেসে। আমি জানি কোথায় ছিলাম, আসলে কমিউনিকেশন স্কিল। আসলে আমাদের বাংলায় বলতো আগে যে তেলবাস, গ্রামগঞ্জে। এখন মডার্ন এটা কমিউনিকেশন স্কিল। তুষামতের সিঁড়ি বেয়ে অনেকেই ব্যবহার করে যোগ্য লোককে টপকিয়ে সাময়িকভাবে তারা বেনিফিটেড হয়। এই সোনালী দিন অত্যন্ত ক্ষণস্থায়ী। নিজেদেরকে আপনারা যোগ্য করে তুলুন, বিশ্বাস রাখবেন যোগ্য লোকের মূল্যায়ন হবেই, সেটা আজ নয়তো কাল। আমরা উজি রুজির মারার গল্প শুনি, প্রকৃতপক্ষে কার কি অর্জন তার গ্রহণযোগ্যতা প্রমাণ করতে হবে, মুখের কথা নয়, কর্মীর মূল্যায়ন হবে কর্মে। গত বছর টাউন হল ময়দানে আমাদের ফাউন্ডিং চেয়ারম্যান বলেছিলেন যে ফেভারিজম অ্যান্ড নেপোটিজম এ ডিস্ট্রয় অর্গানাইজেশন। আসলে আমরা এখনও এর ঊর্ধ্বে উঠতে পারিনি। আমাদের মধ্যে এখনও কিছু আছে, অনেক চোখে পড়ার মতো কিছু আছে, আমাদেরকে এর ঊর্ধ্বে উঠতে হবে। নভেম্বর মাসে রিসার্চ অ্যান্ড ডেভেলপমেন্টে আশিক কোথায়? তুমি স্লাইডগুলো কিছুই তো পড়া যাবে না, নাথিং ইজ ভিজিবল। আমরা একটা রিসার্চ অ্যান্ড ডেভেলপমেন্ট করেছিলাম এবং টোটাল পিকচার একটা পাতায় সমস্ত ব্যাংক, শুধু আমাদের ব্যাংক না, বাংলাদেশের সমস্ত ব্যাংকে একটা প্রতিফলন ঘটানোর চেষ্টা করা হয়েছে। লোন অ্যান্ড অ্যাডভান্সে এমটিবি 15.5% গ্রোথ হয়েছে। হাইস্ট 17.5% প্রাইম ব্যাংক। ব্র্যাক ব্যাংক লোন অ্যান্ড অ্যাডভান্সে অনলি 13.9। অপারেটিং প্রফিট এমটিবি 38.5%, অ্যাভারেজ 43.2। কোনো ব্যাংক, সিটি ব্যাংক, ভেরি স্যাড, এটা কে করছে আমি জানি না, 83% করেছে। অপারেটিং ইনকাম আমাদের হয়েছে 29%, অ্যাভারেজ 29, অ্যান্ড আদার্স আর ভেরি মোর 33, দিস দ্যাট। রিটার্ন অফ রিকভারি এমডি সাহেব সুন্দরভাবে বলেছেন। ডিপোজিট আমাদের 25% গ্রোথ হয়েছে। অপারেটিং এক্সপেন্সেসও আমাদের একটু বেশি। কস্ট ইনকাম রেশিওটা আমাদের অনেক বেশি, আরও বেশি ছিল, এখনও 49, এইটা অ্যাভারেজ ইজ 43। কোনো ব্যাংক তাদের 59 to 62 ছিল, আমাদেরও কাছাকাছি ছিলাম, তারা এখন 42-তে এসেছে। আমরা এখানে আমাদের কাজ করতে হবে। এটা যদি আমরা না কমাইতে পারি তাহলে আমাদের অবস্থা খুব ভালো হবে না। কারণ এবছর আমরা এটাতে অনেক টাকা খরচ করেছি ব্র্যান্ডিংয়ে। আমরা বিল্ডিং কিনব, ডিপ্রিসিয়েশন ইজ এ পার্ট of the administrative cost. So we must be careful. ডিপোজিট অপারেটিং এক্সপেন্সেস বেড়েছে 10.5%, গ্রোথ আছে অন্যান্য ব্যাংকে অ্যাভারেজ 9, কোনোখানে খানি -36, কোনোখানে খানি 12। কস্ট ইনকাম রেশিও যেটা বললাম আমি 49%। কি বলবো, আসলে ইন্টারেস্ট পাচ্ছি না। আশিক একটু এটা নেক্সট ওয়ান প্লিজ। Actually, this is important. Yield of advance, cost deposit, cost of admin, and spread. Spread, you see, in 2022, it was 0.21. Now it is 0.87. একটা জোরে হাততালি দেন। এটা না হলে আমরা এই স্টেজে আসতে পারতাম না। কোথায় এখন নেক্সট ওয়ান, দিস ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। একটু বড় করা যাবে? এটা কে করেছে আমি জানি না। আমি টোটাল বলছি, আমাদের টোটাল রেভিনিউ আর্ন হয়েছে 4,106 কোটি টাকা। তার মধ্যে হোলসেল ব্যাংকিং আর্ন করেছে 2,307 কোটি টাকা। অবস্থা বুঝে একটু জোরে হাততালি দেন, না হলে তো হবে না। রিটেল করেছে 1,863 কোটি টাকা, কার্ড করেছে 190 কোটি টাকা। কোশ্চেন হলো পার ম্যান পাওয়ার ইনকাম। পার ম্যান পাওয়ার ইনকাম হোলসেল ব্যাংকিং ডিভিশন 12,60,00,000 টাকা, এসএমই 60 লক্ষ টাকা, রিটেল 30 লক্ষ টাকা, কার্ড 1,70,00,000 টাকা। তো এবং ট্রেজারি 48,03,00,000 টাকা। এই 48 কোটি টাকা যে তাদেরই না, কর্মের না, কিছু প্রসিডিউরাল আছে। ব্রাঞ্চ কিছু জমা রাখে, এনআরবি ফরেন কারেন্সি নিয়ে আসে, তার কমিশন স্প্রেডটা তারা পায়। সো কিন্তু মেধা নিয়ে ট্রেজারি হেড যে কাজ করেছে সে অবশ্যই প্রশংসার যোগ্য। হোলসেল 12,60,00,000 টাকা পার, কম না। প্রত্যেকটা এমপ্লয়ির তার ডবল ইনকাম করতে হবে, কারণ ব্যাক অফিসে 50% লোক। এইখানে যেটা কোশ্চেন আমার আছে, আমি এমডি সাহেবকে বলবো, রিটেল 30 লাখ টাকা। এই 30 লাখ কাভার জন্য একটা নতুন প্ল্যান করতে হবে। হঠাৎ করে যদি বলেন রিটেল যারা ব্রাঞ্চে আছে, দিস আছে, দ্যাট আছে, কোনোদিনই হবে না। দে উইল বি ব্যাকড বাই দ্য হোলসেল ব্যাংকিং অ্যান্ড দ্য ট্রেজারি। আর তাদেরকে নিয়ে একটু চিন্তা করতে হবে, যদি আমাদের ক্যাশিয়ারদের কার্ডের টার্গেট থাকে, যদি আমাদের ক্যাশিয়ারদের আর কি টার্গেট আছে, আর একটা ডিপোজিট টার্গেট থাকে, তাহলে হেড অফিসের যারা আছে তাদেরকে 1,000 কোটি টাকা রিটেইলে টার্গেট দিলেই তো এই টাকা কাভার হয়ে যায়। আমি দেখেছি ব্রাঞ্চ ম্যানেজাররা, বিশেষ করে আমি নেক্সট স্লাইডে আসব, কেউ বিশেষ করে মহিলারা 7:30 আগে যাইতে পারে না ব্রাঞ্চ থেকে। তাদের যদি অন্য টার্গেট থাকে, হেড অফিসের যারা চলে যায় 6:30 4:30 সময়, তাদের রিটেল টার্গেট দিলে 1,000 কোটি টাকা টার্গেট দিলে 75 কোটি টাকা লাভ অবধারিত। অন্তত তাদেরকে এই রিটেলের টার্গেটটা দেওয়া দরকার। এমডি সাহেব তার ম্যানেজমেন্টের সঙ্গে চিন্তা করে নিশ্চয়ই ডিসিশন নেবেন। আমি এমডি সাহেবকে এটা প্রস্তাব রাখছি। আমরা যে টার্গেট 1300 কোটি টাকা আছে, সেটাকে বাড়িয়ে যদি আমরা 14 14.5 না করতে পারি, যে ট্রেনে আমরা আসি, আগামী জানুয়ারিতে আপনারা দেখবেন আমরা নিচে নেমে আসছি। তো মোমেন্ট অফ এনার্শিয়া বলে একটা জিনিস আছে। উইথ দ্যাট মোমেন্ট উই ক্যান কভার 50%, রেস্ট 50%. The system we develop, it will come automatically by this force. আসি এখন ডিসিপ্লিনারি এর একটা জিনিস আমি বলতে চাই। আমরা যখন রিসার্চ করি, আওয়ার I think it is 2023. Late and no attendance এর পার্সেন্টেজ ছিল 34%. অত্যন্ত দুঃখজনক কথা। আমি ফাইল নিয়ে দৌড়ে গিয়েছিলাম ফাউন্ডিং চেয়ারম্যানের কাছে, যে এই অবস্থা। উনি এত শক্তভাবে সব ফাইল দেখে আমাকে সিদ্ধান্ত দিলেন, go and talk to Mahbub and take immediate action. এর মধ্যে কয়েকজন সিনিয়র ছিলেন, তারা কেউ 11টায় আসতেন, কেউ 12টায় আসতেন, কেউ 1টায়ও আসতেন। উনি এমনও বলেছিলেন, 2-1জনকে বলে দাও চাকরি ছেড়ে দিয়ে ব্যবসা করতে। সেই 34% বলতে অনেক ভালো লাগছে। এমডি সাহেব একটা সার্কুলার দিয়েছিলেন, সেই 34% আজকে কোথায় এসে দাঁড়িয়েছে জানেন? 0.5%। তার মানে আপনারা এর প্রতি শ্রদ্ধা জানিয়েছেন, নিজেদেরকে উন্নত করেছেন, আইনকে শ্রদ্ধা জানিয়েছেন, এবং এই সম্মান রক্ষা করার দায়িত্ব আপনাদের। 34% থেকে 0.3 ইজ নট এ ইজি থিং। মাহবুব ডিটেইল বলেছে যে ওই এটা একটা জিনিস বলার আছে। এখানে পিকচার দেখবেন, দেখতে পারবেন না, উপরেরটা সেট। আমি একটু দেখাই। এই সফটওয়্যারে কে 10টায় আসে, কে 10টার 15-র মধ্যে আসে, কে আফটার 10-15 আসে, অন ডিউটি কে আছে, অন ট্রেনিং কে আছে, লিভে কে আছে, নো লগিংয়ে কে আছে, ওয়ার্ক ফ্রম হোমে কে আছে, রিজনালি ক্লোজড। আচ্ছা, যাই হোক, এটা একটা জিনিস যেখানে আমরা একটা টিপ দিলে বলতে পারি কে কখন এসেছে, কে লগ আউট এবং লগ ইন করেছে, কে ডিউটিতে আছে। আই থিঙ্ক এটা ভেরি স্যাড। এত খারাপ আসলে হবে বুঝতেই পারিনি। এইখানে একটা জিনিস সব ডেভেলপ করলো, একটা জায়গায় ডেভেলপ করে নাই, এটা হলো লগ আউট। এইটা এখনো 6.36% আছে। দিস রেকর্ড ফ্রম দ্য রিসার্চ ডেট টু 31 ডিসেম্বর। আমি যে কথাটা বলছি আমার শেষ দিনের একটা পরিসংখ্যান। তো 6.36কে কিভাবে কমানো যায়, এই দায়িত্ব আপনাদের। আমরা চাই না অ্যাকশন নিতে, নিজেরাই সংশোধিত হতে চাই। আর ডিপার্টমেন্টাল হেডদের উপরে প্রথম চার্জ করা হবে লগ আউট যদি এটা না কমে আসে ফিউচারে। কর্মীদের মুনাফা সম্বন্ধে মাহবুব ডিটেইল ডিসকাশন করেছে। আমাদের এমডি সাহেব সুন্দরভাবে আসলে প্রেজেন্ট করেছে। 2020 সালে 12 লক্ষ টাকা পার এমপ্লয়ি ইনকাম ছিল, আর উনি বলেছেন আমরা 40 লক্ষতে উন্নীত হয়েছি। প্রকৃতপক্ষে আমাদের মুনাফা হয়েছে 42 লক্ষ পার এমপ্লয়ি। আমি এটা আগে বলেছি কিনা জানি না। আমাদের কি নেই? আমাদের আছে পলিসি, সার্ভিস রুল, পে স্কেল, জীবন এবং স্বাস্থ্য বীমা, মেধাভিত্তিক পদোন্নতি, কেপিআই ভিত্তিক বোনাস প্রবর্তন, যাতায়াত বাধা, বৈশাখী ভাতা, রজত জয়ন্তী বোতাস, এমন একটা সংস্কৃতি তুলে ধরেছি এবং যা কর্মী বান্ধব একটা ব্যাংক হিসেবে আমরা আজকে প্রতিষ্ঠিত। ক্রমান্বয়ে আমরা এমন একটি ব্যাংকিং প্রতিষ্ঠান গড়ে তুলব যা সুশাসন, উৎকর্ষতা এবং উদ্ভাবনের প্রতীক হয়ে দাঁড়াবে। ইংরেজিতে একটু জোরে করে বলি না, উইল বি দ্য বেস্ট অ্যান্ড নাথিং লেস। বলেন। 2027 সালে আমরা প্রথম 5টি ব্যাংকের মধ্যে একটি হতে চাই। শুধু মুনাফা নয়, সব দিক বিবেচনা, বিশেষ করে প্রাতিষ্ঠানিক সুশাসন এবং সাম্যতার বিবেচনায় আমাদের কর্মদক্ষতা এবং অনুপ্রাণিত মনোভাবের কারণে আমরা ডেফিনেটলি হতে পারবো। ইলন মাস্কের একটা কথা আছে, মানুষ তখনই ভালো কাজ করতে পারে যখন সে জানে তার লক্ষ্য কি এবং কেন। আমরাও আমাদের লক্ষ্য কি এবং কেন জানি। আমি এখন সিআরও এবং সিএফওর দৃষ্টি আকর্ষণ করে, এখানে আর একটা কথা বলে গেছি, আমি একটু না বলেই পারছি না, আমাদের খালেদের কথা। তাকেও একটু অভিনন্দন জানানো উচিত হাততালি দিয়ে। না, কি কারণে আমি এটা বলি নাই, খালেদ কিছুদিন আগে কোনো একটা ব্যাংকের এমডির অফার পেয়েছিল। ওই ব্যাংক আমাকে এমন জ্বালাচ্ছিল, তাকে রিলিজ করে দেন, আজকেই করে দেন, হ্যান করে দেন। আমি এমডি সাহেবের সঙ্গে এসে সকালে উঠে এসে এমডি সাহেবের সঙ্গে বসছি, তাকে ডাকলাম। সে বলল, স্যার আমি ইন্টারভিউ দেইনি, আমাকে ডেকে নিয়ে গেছে। আমরা দেখলাম যে ও যদি চলে যায় তাহলে আমাদের নতুন লোক এসে এই ক্রেডিট বুঝতে 2 বছর টাইম লাগবে। সে বলল, স্যার আমি কোনো মতেই যাইতে চাই না, আপনারা যদি বলেন আমি আর মুভ করব না। তো খালেদ যে এই অর্গানাইজেশনের প্রতি এই যে দরদ দেখাইছে, এর জন্য তাকে একটু হাততালি দিয়ে আমরা অভিনন্দন জানাই। আর সিএফও এবং সিআরও আপনাদের সম্বন্ধে 2টা কথা বলতে চাই। ব্যাংক এখন নির্ভর করতেছে আপনাদের উপর। আমাদের প্রভিশন আসে 1900 কোটি টাকা, 1900 কোটি টাকা। এই প্লিজ, 1900 কোটি টাকা এই এমপ্লয়ি রোজগার করে আপনাদেরকে দিয়েছে, প্রভিশন আছে। আগামী 2 বছরে আরো 1200 কোটি টাকা দিবে। 3100 কোটি টাকা আপনাদের জন্য তারা রোজগার করে খেটে খুঁটে দিচ্ছে। আপনারা কি ব্যালেন্স শিটটা ক্লিয়ার করবেন না? আপনাদের আরও আছে অ্যাসেট 1000, আরও 1005% যদি এনপিএল আসে সেটাও 1000 কোটি টাকা, তার মানে 5000 কোটি টাকা অ্যাডজাস্ট করে চললে 6000 কোটি টাকা তো আমাদের আছে। কিভাবে করবেন এই দায়িত্ব সিআরও অ্যান্ড সিএফওর? এমডি সাহেব যে ব্যস্ত থাকে এটা ওনার পক্ষে সম্ভব না, উনি সহযোগিতা অবশ্যই করবেন। এইখানে আমি ওই বিবেকানন্দের একটা কথা বলতে চাই, যদি সত্যি করে মন থেকে কিছু করতে চাও পথ পাবে, আর যদি না চাও তাহলে অজুহাত পাবে। আমরা অজুহাত শুনতে চাই না। আমরা এই ব্যাংকের ব্যালেন্স শিট আগামী 2 বছরের মধ্যে ক্লিয়ার করতে চাই। আমরা ক্লিয়ার করতে চাই। ক্লিয়ার না করলে আমি কোনো কথা বলতে পারি না এমপ্লয়ীদের স্বার্থে। ক্লিয়ার না করলে আমরা সমাজে অনেক নিচে হয়ে যাই। তো ইনশাল্লাহ আমরা পারবো বলে আমি আশা করি। আর সাফল্যের গল্প এক, আবার ব্যর্থতার গল্প আরেক। আমার ব্যর্থতাও আছে। যেমন 2020 সালে অবস্থাটা ছিল ভিন্ন। টার্মিনেশনই হোক আর রিজাইনই হোক, 2 জন লোকের প্ররোচনায় এমডি সাহেবের কিছু সিদ্ধান্ত নিতে হয়েছে। আমি ঠেকাইতে পারি নাই।
এই ব্যর্থতা, এই গ্লানি আমাকে ভোগ করে যাইতে হবে। দ্বিতীয়ত, লাস্ট 2021-22-এর প্রমোশন, যেহেতু প্রথম পলিসি একটু অ্যাডজাস্ট করে করতে হয়েছে, 23 সালের প্রমোশনের কোনো গরমিল হয়নি। সবাই জানে কি কারণে হয়েছে আর কার কি কারণে হয়নি। 24 সালের প্রমোশন ঠিক হয়েছে 142 প্লাস স্যাটিসফ্যাকশনের দৈরা, যেটা 186। বাট অ্যাক্সিলারেটার্স প্রমোশনে আমি ডিটেলটা বলতে চাই না, আই এম নট হ্যাপি। তার জন্য যদি কেউ আঘাত পেয়ে থাকেন আমাকে ক্ষমা করে দেবেন, আমি প্রতিহত করতে পারি নাই। এ দায়িত্ব প্রমোশন কমিটির, এ দায়িত্ব এমডির। লাস্ট যে কথাটা বলবো, আমার একটা অপরাধ বোধ সবসময় মাথাতে কাজ করছে গত 1.5 বছর হলো। একটা ফুটবল টুর্নামেন্টে তারিখটা ছিল না, অন্য মানুষ খেলবে, আমি জোর করে, যেহেতু টেলিকাস্ট করবে, আমার একটু ক্ষমতা ছিল, আমি নিজের নামটা লিখে দিয়েছি যেন এমটিবি এটা ব্র্যান্ডেড হয়। একটা ছেলে মোটরসাইকেল অ্যাক্সিডেন্টে মারা গেছে। বৈধব্যের জ্বালা যে কত কঠিন আমি বুঝি, আমি পত্নী হারা মা। তুমি হয়তো আমাদের ব্যাংকে চাকরি করো, আমার মেয়ে তোল্লাই, আমি এই অপরাধ ভোগে আছি, তুমি আমাকে ক্ষমা করে দিও। এর চেয়ে বেশি কিছু আমার বলার নেই, আমাকে মাফ করবেন। আপনারা সবাই ভালো থাকেন।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অপ্রত্যাশিতভাবে আমার এখন এখানে আসা, কারণ আমি সকাল থেকে ভাবতেছি আই উইল সে সামথিং, সরি ইফ আই বিকাম ইমোশনাল অলসো, বাট যেটা বলা দরকার সেটা বলি। আমার ক্যালকুলেশন বলে, আমি যা স্টাডি করেছি অ্যাজ এ হেড অফ ব্র্যান্ড, এর আগে কোনো দিন কোনো বোর্ড তার সকল এমপ্লয়িকে নিয়ে তার নতুন লোগো উন্মোচন এই বাংলাদেশে করে নাই। এটা আমাদের জন্য একটা সৌভাগ্য। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, আমরা কিন্তু ব্লেসড যে এই বোর্ড প্রথম থেকেই একটা কথাতেই আমাদেরকে বলেছেন যে আমাদের সকল এমপ্লয়ির উপস্থিতিতে আমরা নতুন লোগোটা উন্মোচন করব। এই জার্নিটা খুব চমৎকার একটা এক্সপিরিয়েন্স ছিল আমাদের সবার জন্য। ইনফ্যাক্ট যখন আমাদের একটা কমিটি আমাদের বোর্ড এন্ড থেকে আসলো এবং রাশেদ স্যার, আমাদের হেদায়তুল্লাহ রহমান স্যার, আনিকা ম্যাডাম, আরিফুদ্দৌলা স্যার, ওনারা একটা প্রসেসের মধ্য দিয়ে সব কিছুকে বোর্ডে নিয়ে গেলেন। এই যে পুরো প্রসেসটাই যে আনন্দ এবং এই যে তৃপ্তি, এই তৃপ্তিটা এবং এই সম্মান, যেই সম্মানটা আমাদের সম্মানিত বোর্ড আমাদেরকে দিয়েছেন আজকে, এটা অতুলনীয়। আমি অনুরোধ করব সকল এমটিবিয়ানকে, এক্সেপ্ট আমাদের অনারেবল বোর্ড এবং যে ম্যানেজমেন্ট আছেন তারা বাদে বাকি সবাই একটু যদি আমরা দাঁড়াই কষ্ট করে, আমার অনুরোধ অ্যাজ এ হেড অফ ব্র্যান্ড, আমি চাই আমাদেরকে তারা যেই সম্মানটা আজকে দিলেন বাংলাদেশে, এই সম্মানের প্রত্যুত্তর দেওয়ার কোনো ভাষা আমাদের নেই। আমরা একটু হাততালির মাধ্যমে তাদেরকে ধন্যবাদ জানাতে চাই আজকে। আমরা অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ স্যার আপনাদের সকলকে, আমাদেরকে এই সম্মান, এই স্মৃতি, এই অর্জনের অংশীদার করার জন্য স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
থ্যাংক ইউ রজার। ইনফ্যাক্ট আমাদের এই টিমটা কিন্তু গত প্রায় 1 মাস ধরে রাত দিন কাজ করেছে। ইভেন রাতে ঘুমাইও নি এমনও আমি জানি। রাত 3টার সময় অনেক সময় আমার টেক্সট এসছে যে স্যার গিভ মি ইউর গাইডেন্স। তো এমন অবস্থা ছিল। আই মাস্ট অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট দ্য টিম লেড বাই রজার এবং যারা ছিলেন সাইফ এবং অন্যরা যারা ছিলেন, আই মাস্ট অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট দ্যাট। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। মানে এত কম সময় একটা ব্র্যান্ড লঞ্চ করা কিন্তু ইটস ভেরি ডিফিকাল্ট কাজ, ভেরি ডিফিকাল্ট। আমাদের বোর্ড মেম্বাররা যারা ছিলেন, কোর কমিটি যারা ছিলেন, রাশেদ স্যার ছিলেন ওই কমিটির চেয়ারম্যান, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। আপনাদেরকেও, আপনারা যেভাবে আমাদেরকে গাইড করেছেন, অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম আমাদেরকে এম্পাওয়ার করেছেন। That was needed. It's just not that you have approved it, but you have empowered us. That really helped us in terms of rolling it out. I also tried to empower these people. এই ছেলে বাচ্চা বাচ্চা ছেলেরা কিন্তু করেছে, তেমন লোকও ছিল না কিন্তু 5-6 জন লোক আর বিভিন্ন এজেন্সির লোক, এবং এটা আপনার আজকে রাত ইনশাআল্লাহ কালকে নাগাদ এই যে আমাদের যতগুলো টাচ পয়েন্টস আছে, আমাদের 171টা ব্রাঞ্চ নেটওয়ার্ক আছে, এভরিওয়্যার দিস উইল বি বেসিক্যালি ডিসপ্লেড। অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম we have tried to a level best in terms of basically rolling it out. You have seen যেমন টিজারগুলো যেগুলো গেছে, and everywhere on the road dividers, everywhere it is done. So আমরা আশা করছি এই লোগোটা আমাদের ডেফিনেটলি আমাদেরকে আরও বেশি এই লোগোটা হেল্প করবে in terms of motivating us to go further. থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। এখন আমরা অ্যাওয়ার্ড গিভিং সেরেমনি চলে যাচ্ছি। মালিক স্যার আসবেন বোধহয় একটু। স্যার আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করব আমাদের ডিরেক্টরস যারা আছেন যদি কাইন্ডলি একটু উপরে আসেন স্যার, আমরা উই জাস্ট distribute the awards. So, to honorable directors, Mr. Koiri, Mr. Daniels, Rashid sir, Apap, Nargis Apap, sir, Ashen please on the dais. এবং আমি at the same time request করব our two AMDs to come on the dais. Chaudhary Akhtar Asif and Khalid Mahmud Khan. There are two categories. One is chairman's category, one is the MDs and CEOs category. So, এই দুটো ক্যাটাগরিতে আমরা আমাদের অ্যাওয়ার্ডগুলো দিব। মুনমুন will basically conduct the session. মুনমুন, স্যার এখানে আসেন।
Now it's the time to celebrate the people who make MTB what it is, our beloved employees. Let's recognize and applaud our shining stars with Chairman and MD's presentation. First, in this segment, we have two awards, Chairman Awards, and second one is MD and CE's Award. First, we would like to start with Chairman's Award. The first category is Outstanding Contribution in Funded and Non-Funded Business and Profitability. And the winner in this category is Wholesale Banking Division. The Wholesale Banking Division exhibited exemplary performance by ensuring sustainable loan growth through a focused approach on quality lending, while prudently managing the existing loan portfolio to maximize interest income. Their strategic efforts resulted in securing highest trade business volumes, significantly enhancing the organization's revenue streams. The financial reward for this award is 1,50,000 taka. Our next category is Excellence in Treasury Management and Contribution to Profitability. And the award goes to Treasury Division. The Treasury Division made a significant contribution to the organization's bottom line by playing a critical role in the efficient management of the funds. The GSEC investment portfolio was managed prudently, ensuring optimized profitability. Additionally, the division demonstrated exceptional performance in foreign currency management. The financial reward for this award is 1,50,000 taka. We are continuing with Chairman's Award. The third category is the Best Performing and Compliant Branch. And the winner is MTB Gulshan Branch. For the purpose, we considered 12 business level parameters and also compliance rating from AML and CFT, ICC and service quality. Business level parameters involves branch deposit growth, CASA deposit growth and mix, deposit target achievement, cost of deposits, new to bank deposit booking, credit card, retail loan disbursement volume, and target achievement. The financial reward for this award is 1,50,000 taka. The fourth category in Chairman's Award is Outstanding Achievement in Retail Business Expansion. And the award goes to Retail Banking and Cards. Can't we clap louder? Retail business, for the first time, written term loan portfolio growth exceeded BDT 2,000 million, with 77% driven by home loan. Successful commercial launching of MTB Torit e-loan. Successful commercial launching of bank assurance. For cards, secured 5 awards from MasterCard and Visa for outstanding card business growth. Achieved a historic milestone of BDT 10,000 million in acquiring business for the first time in bank's history. In retail segment, privilege banking, payroll banking, women banking, and student banking also played significant role to achieve this award. The last award in Chairman's Category Award is Outstanding Contribution to the Bank's Digital Transformation, and the award goes to MTB Digital Banking Division. Exceptional contributions have been made by the division towards the bank's digital transformation and its digital-first vision. The bank has been positioned as the most connected in the industry, with the division being the first to monetize its API and launch 15 industry-first products. Innovative banking solutions have been developed, establishing the bank as a problem solver across various sectors. The financial reward for this award is 1,50,000 taka. With this, we are ending the Chairman's Category Award. Thank you, our honorable board members, for encouraging us in every possible way. I humbly request our respected board members to kindly take their seats. Now I would like to invite our respected SMT members along with our MANCOM members to come up on the stage and present MD and CEO's award. আমরা জানি আমাদের যেহেতু লাঞ্চ হয়নি, আমাদের এনার্জি একটু কম, কিন্তু যখন কেউ অ্যাওয়ার্ড পাবে আমরা অবশ্যই করতালির মাধ্যমে তাদের উৎসাহিত করব। To start with MD's and CEO's award, we have long list. We have 24 categories, so I will make it first. The first category is Top Performing and Compliant Branch. Here we have joint winners, 2 winners, MTB Center Corporate Branch first, and then MTB Dilkusha Branch. For the purpose, we consider 12 business level parameters and also compliance rating from AML and CFT, ICC, and service quality. Business level parameters involves branch deposits growth, CASA deposit growth and deposit mix, deposit target achievement, cost to deposit, new to bank deposit booking, retail loan disbursement volume and target achievement, SME loan disbursement volume, non-off credit card issued. And the financial reward for this award is 1,50,000 taka. The next category is Inspiring Performance Rural Branch. The winner is MTB Manipur Bazar Branch. For the purpose, we consider 12 business level parameters and also compliance rating from AML and CFT, ICC, and service quality. Business level parameters involves branch deposit growth, CASA deposit growth, deposit mix, deposit target achievement, cost of deposit, new to bank deposit booking, retail loan disbursement volume, and target achievement. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The next category is Inspiring Performance Sub-Branch. The award goes to MTB Robindra Sharoni Sub-Branch. For the purpose, we consider 12 branch level parameters and also compliance rating from AML and CFT, ICC, and service quality. Business level parameters involves branch deposit growth, CASA deposit growth mix, Deposit target achievement, cost of deposit, new to bank deposit booking, retail loan disbursement volume and target achievement, and number of credit card issued. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The fourth category is top performing WBD unit for highest fees and commission income with favorable rates. And the award goes to Mr. Mashru Hussain, Unit Head, Unit 1, WBD 2. In 2024, the unit earned BDT 425 million as commission income while securing a competitive rate of 0.68%. It successfully handled a trade business volume of USD 737 million and managed guarantee business worth BDT 10.74 billion. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The next category is top performing WBD unit for highest total revenue with optimized yield management. And the winner in this category is Mr. Rafidul Haq Chaudhuri, Unit Head, Unit 1, WBD 1. In 2024, the unit achieved remarkable financial performances by earning BDT 3,610 million in combined interest and commission income. This accomplishment was further enhanced by securing a competitive yield exceeding 10%. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The next category is top performing WBD RM for remarkable loan and deposit growth, optimized yield, and strong trade business volume. And the award goes to Ms. Sultana Yasmin, Senior Relationship Manager, Business Unit 2, WBD 2. The RM earned BDT 1,044 million in interest income while driving loan growth of BDT 2,441 million and deposit growth of BDT 1,303 million. This was achieved alongside securing a higher yield on advances. The financial reward for this award is 50,000 taka. The next category is top performing WBD RM for achieving highest interest income, dividend income, and fee-based income with optimized yield. And the winner in this category is Mr. Amirul Islam Shahid, RM Business Unit 2, WBD 1. The RM secured a total revenue of BDT 1,100 million comprising loan interest income, LC and BG commission income, and preferences share investment income while ensuring a favorable yield on advances. The financial reward for this award is 50,000 taka. The eighth category is Best Dealer Treasury, and the award goes to Mr. Qazi Razibul Islam, Senior RM, Treasury Division. Significant contributions were made in generating investment income and capital gains from government securities. In 2024, approximately BDT 25,000 million in government securities were traded by MTB, and the title of Best Primary Dealer Bank was awarded by Bangladesh Bank for 5 consecutive years. And the financial reward for this award is 50,000 taka. Our ninth category is driving positive SME business growth in collaboration with branch network. And the award goes to SME Banking Division. A positive SME loan portfolio growth of BDT 1,251 million was successfully achieved in 2024 following consecutive years of negative growth. This was accomplished with a net disbursement of BDT 4,279 million in SME loans, demonstrating significant progress and recovery in SME lending segment. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is Excellence in Lounge Network Management and Customer Service. And the award goes to MTB Air Lounge for exceptional management of largest lounge network in the country, delivering superior customer service and driving cross-selling opportunities in 2024. Air Lounge served 323,088, that is 3,23,088. Financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The next category in MD and CEO's award is Highest CASA Procuring RM Branch. The winner is Mr. Mohammad Mahfuzul Haq, Branch Operations Manager, MTB Tower Branch. On an average, he maintained NTB CASA deposit balance of BDT 6.78 million throughout 2024 with a year-end NTB CASA balance of BDT 7.06 million. The financial reward of this award is 50,000 taka. Our next category is supporting the business growth and maintaining quality of portfolio. The award goes to Credit Risk Management Division. As our DMD and divisional head, Usman Rashid Moin sir, is not with us, so I'd like to request our group CRO sir with his team to receive the award. For exemplary credit risk management and commitment to ensuring portfolio quality by appraising and approving 30 new wholesale credit facilities worth BDT 37,400 million with an average risk weight of 49%. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The next is highest cash recovery from non-performing loans. And the award goes to Special Asset Management Division. In 2024, the actual NPL recovery exceeded BDT 4,200 million, reflecting a year-over-year growth of 37%. Among these, cash recovery reached a record high of BDT 1,800 million, marking a year-over-year growth of 21%. And the financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is for securing satisfactory supervisory rating from Bangladesh Bank for consecutive years. And the award goes to Internal Control and Compliance Division. Robust internal control systems have been consistently ensured, risk effectively mitigated, and strict adherence to regulatory standards maintained, resulting in the attainment of a satisfactory rating from regulators every year since 2020. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is outstanding operational support for achieving business targets. And the award goes to MTB Operations Division. In recognition of outstanding support in driving business growth, ensuring timely delivery of services, and enhancing the overall customer experience. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. The next category is exceptional drive-in collection, retail and card loans, and securing the lowest segmental NPL ratio in industry. And the award goes to Collection Department for Retail and Cards. The team has shown exceptional performance in recovering non-performing loans, achieving a total recovery of BDT 194 million, including a cash recovery of BDT 140 million. This drive contributed to maintaining the lowest NPL ratio among the comparable peer banks, demonstrating strong recovery efforts and effective management of distressed assets. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is excellence in ensuring AML and CFT compliances. And the award goes to AML and CFT Division. Excellence in compliance has been consistently demonstrated by the AML and CFT Division, which has been recognized as one of the top performing divisions in Bangladesh by regulatory authorities. A satisfactory rating in AML core risk management has been maintained since 2020, a distinction held by only 2 other local banks. This achievement reflects the division's commitment to regulatory adherence and effective risk management practices. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is support for effective budget management, tax savings, cost rationalization, and internal and external reporting. And the award goes to Group Finance. Provided exceptional support in effective budget management and transformed data into actionable business intelligence. Achieved significant tax and VAT savings in 2024, processed the highest number of bills through cost rationalization, ensured effective fixed asset management, and maintained error-free timely reporting to the central bank, BSEC, and MFIs. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is outstanding support in facilitating trade business. And the winners are Integrated and Centralized MITS Operations Division, Financial Institution Services Department, and OBU Operations. MITS operations ensure seamless handling of trade volumes exceeding USD 3.8 billion, showcasing operational efficiency and excellence. Simultaneously, MFIS and OBU operations maintained robust foreign currency liquidity by fostering strong relationships with a global network of over 570 correspondents. Then the financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is Excellence in Service Quality and Customer Satisfaction. And the award goes to Service Quality Department. In 2024, MTB's Voice of Customer handled 11,495 complaints and 1,39,228 service requests, with over 85% resolved within 72 hours through turnaround time implementation. MTB Service Quality's Mystery Shopping Survey improved branch service standards from 3.76 to 3.99. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is Outstanding Performance in Sustainability and Green Initiatives. And the award goes to Sustainable Finance Department. For exceptional contribution in promoting environmental and social best practices, driving remarkable growth in the bank's green footprint, and earning recognition as one of the Bangladesh Bank's top 10 sustainable banks in 2024. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our next category is Excellence in Transforming Service Unit to a Profit Center. And the award goes to Airport Booth. An operating profit of BDT 141 million was achieved in 2024, marking a significant increase from BDT 94 million in 2023, after consecutive losses were incurred for 10 years up to 2020 since the unit's inception. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. Our second last category is Excellence in Business Conversion through Partners, Agents, and Distributors in Digital Banking. And the award goes to Channel Management Unit led by Samuel Anam. The channel management team excelled in business conversion through agents and distributors in 2024. They onboarded 2,572 new agents, facilitated 8,02,860 digital transactions worth BDT 220,748 million, and sourced loan of BDT 85 million. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. And the last award in MDs and CEOs award segment is Excellence in Driving Innovative Solution, Enhancing Operational Efficiency, and Achieving Cost Leadership. And the award goes to Technology Operations Division. The Technology Operations Division has excelled in driving innovation, cost efficiency, and operational excellences. Key achievements include implementing the Trans-Axis Payment Gateway to secure MTB's e-commerce growth, saving BDT 60 plus lakhs annually by replacing AMC with in-house reporting modules, and pioneering the Taka Pay card, earning recognition from Bangladesh Bank. The financial reward for this award is 75,000 taka. I would like to thank you, each one of you, for your presence, time, and patience. Thanks once again, our leaders, for their support and guidance. Let's enjoy a nice OBZ prepared by MTB's rebranding and logo.
সে আসে আধারের পথ ভেঙে, বুকের ভেতর ঘরে আলোর চিহ্ন হয়ে। সে দেখায় লক্ষ্য নয় আর দূরে, উত্তাল ঢেউয়ে ভয়ের দুর্গ কিভাবে ভাঙে। যেখানে থমকে যায় সব, সে দেখায় এখানেই সম্ভাবনার পথ। নিজেকে জিতে নিতে সে থাকে একান্ত বিশ্বাস হয়ে। প্রগতির পথে গন্তব্যকে ছুঁয়ে দিতে। কে সে? সে সম্ভাবনার পথে কোটি মানুষের বিশ্বাস। যে বিশ্বাসগুলোকে আমরা মিউচুয়াল ট্রাস্ট ব্যাংক পিএলসি বিশ্বাস করি প্রবলভাবে, একে অপরের বিশ্বাস হয়ে। মিউচুয়াল ট্রাস্ট ব্যাংক, ইউ ক্যান ব্যাংক অন আস।
Now, it's your turn, got questions? Our leadership team is ready to answer all of your questions. Let's have an open, engaging question answering session. But quick tip, asking when is our next bonus may not be the best strategy. And this session will be conducted by Mr. Masood Mushfiq Zaman, Divisional Head, Group Human Resources Division.
Assalamu alaikum. Town hall, one of the objectives, we basically listen to our colleagues as well. So accordingly, we have also kept this session for your questions. So we'll answer it. I'll also request now Khaled and Asif to come on the dais as well. Please. First question. Chilo, as they come onto the dais, I am just repeating the question which came. Branch employees often put in more effort than those in the head office. However, during performance evaluations, why are head office employees given priority over branch staff? Similarly, when it comes to promotion, why do head office employees receive more benefits and opportunities than their branch counterparts? And the question is clear to everyone, right? I don't think in my last 4 years or almost 5 years, I have done 5 years, we have consciously, we have not done anything like that. And there is a promotion committee as well. They go through each and every request that comes. There is an eligibility criteria. Whoever passes that eligibility criteria, that comes to promotion committee. And promotion committee evaluates each and every candidate diligently so that we don't do any sort of discrimination or any, what do we say, that favoritism or nepotism. We don't do that. That I can tell it for sure. At least I have not seen any. But as we are human beings, that could be 1 or 2 lapses here and there. But consciously, we haven't done that. I can tell that for sure. At the same time, I think I request HR that to basically sometime you need to transfer branch people to come to the head office, and head office to branch office, so that they can understand. Because that's important. Because many times I see there is a difference in understanding of what head office do. Because there is an understanding head office people don't do anything. But I think you should come and see what head office people do as well. I think that sort of exchanges should happen so that there is all the clarity and transparency there. Number 2, there are many questions that came in. We just have summarized that. In 2023, the chairman mentioned that if we achieve a profit of 1,100 crore, he would revise the salary. Now that we have met this target, is there any possibility of a salary revision this year? I think you can see that if you look at the industry, how this industry is going through. You can see many of the banks almost on the verge of collapse. People are not getting salary. Things are changing. That when he committed, the way the investment climate was and now it is absolutely different. But despite the fact you have seen on 25th anniversary of the bank, we have given 1 month's basic to each and every individual. At the same time, you have seen we have revised our provident fund policy. We have also seen that we have also leave encashment, leave encashment on the basis of gross salary. So benefits are not that benefits are not being kept. We are giving benefits as and when it comes. At the same time, you also need to see that in terms of salary, when it was done 5 years, 6 years back, when our immediate past chairman was heading that committee, the way he has made the salary structure, so he made it like if he basically forces the fusion, accordingly he has made the structure. But having said that, it's not that we're not going to do it. We're continuously trying to increase, and even in this board, we are going to, the memo has already been agreed for raising the car allowance for the ones who are entitled. So that is also being increased. So we are doing on a continuous basis. You may not see that, yes, we are not doing every year the salary this person, but we are doing it on a continuous basis. And we have introduced the performer. Last year, we have seen that whoever has met the target by September, we have also rewarded them. So this is continuing. And we will continue to do that. Do you want to add anything on that? Yes, please do.
একটা জিনিস দেখেন, সারা বছরই কিন্তু কোনো না কোনো মানে ফেস্টিভ মুডে আমরা থাকি, যেমন কাসাড ক্যাম্পেইন বা রিটেল ক্যাম্পেইন, সেখানেও কিন্তু স্যার আমরা যথেষ্ট মানে আর্থিক পুরস্কার দিয়ে থাকি। পাশাপাশি তাদেরকে আমরা কিন্তু মানে কংগ্রেচুলেশন জানাই এবং তারা আর্থিকভাবেও বেনিফিটেড হয়। সুতরাং এটাকে একটা কন্টিনিউ প্রসেস।
আর একটাই প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে, why are promotions, increments and profit bonuses not disbursed by March 31st? You see, it also depends on a supervisor, how fast they can submit their performance appraisal. At times we see that these are not coming on time. So it's just not dependent on us. It's also dependent on a supervisor how fast they submit their proposal. And also the fact that, you see, you need to understand that the bonuses that you give, it can only be given once your annual report, that is their annual accounts, is closed. So that is not being closed for some issues. It takes time. We can't have our AGM till May. So until and unless, because at the end of the day, you need to understand that we need to ensure our shareholder first. That's very, very important because as an employee, as an sort of the bank, our first and foremost job is to ensure that shareholders return. So that is very important job for us. So once that is closed, only then we can think of that. So that's why it gets delayed. But as the immediate past chairman said, that in 2-3 years' time, when we basically manage our entire balance sheet can be clean, then it will not take too much of a time to close our accounts discussing with the Bangladesh Bank. Then only we can do it faster. But we are trying to improve upon it. We have been working at HR contractual temporary time-bound stuff for the past 3 to 8 years with the experience in banking sector. Our request is to have our positions made permanent. Is there anything inappropriate in making this recorded? There is nothing inappropriate. We always appreciate, encourage transparency. You please raise it. It is an institution, it's not an individual property. So we need to abide by a number of laws and regulations are there. We also need to look at the interest of the organization. You see, end of the day, if the organization persists, you will get everything. If the organization doesn't persist, we will not get anything. So we can't expect everything that will happen tomorrow. We need to give some time to the organizations. That's very, very important. And we need to have patience. You see, over the years, we have been making some of the contractual employees permanent. We have already done 150 out of the contractual employee. We have already gave permanency to 150. It's a continuous process. We can't create employment for everyone. That you please understand that. And this is a continuous process. We'll do that. Just bear with us. And also at the same time, we talk to the board. Those who have got special skill, who are working as a contractual department in a specialized department, we have now taken steps so that we take exams on the basis of their skill. Because there was sort of a response or suggestions from your side that you are taking exams in general, so many of the people who are working, or especially a certain different division or department, they can't qualify. So that is why you have taken that step so that we meet all the requirements and we can help you getting permanent role soon. Then HR should be staffed with individuals who have genuine field-level banking experience, such at branch level. This should enable HR profession to better understand and relate to the needs and concern of employees working in the field or at branch location. Please do understand that HR is a facilitator, and HR at this point of time also, now things are changing. It is becoming more dynamic. HR also needs to understand businesses or the respective division or department that the bank has. And they are in continuous this. You see, your HR head is your supervisor. They need to understand what you're doing. And they need to continuously discuss with the seniors. And ultimately, it comes to the head office. But at the same time, you also have all the liberty to raise it to the HR division if you have any issues whatsoever. Or as Mushfiq has said, 25% of the people that are working in HR divisions are from branch banking divisions. So you can see you're already adequately staffed HR division with the branch banking division who have got understanding of the branch banking. At the same time, we are in continuous touch with Mr. Mannan, who is branch banking head. So understand if there are any issues. Even Mr. Khaled Mahmood Khan, he is also branch manager, once a branch manager. So he knows branch banking very detailed. So I think you don't need to worry about that if you think that injustice is done to you. Why are the core banking and software department items teams not under IT department, and how does the bank ensure? You see, do you have any issues as such? If you have got any issues whatsoever, you can always raise it. You can always raise it that there are some issues. We are continuously trying to improve on the each and everything that we have, on the processes, on the technology, everywhere. Many organizations are exploring integrated IT structure to enhance operational efficiency. Has MTB considered benchmarking its IT operational model against industry best practices? I have not shared it, but I am thinking, I already talked to, I think, somebody, that we'll bring someone from outside to go through entire IT infrastructure, that whether we are meeting international standard. That, I think, is, thank you very much for the suggestion. In fact, it is also in my thought process that we will have our entire IT thing to be reviewed, but because nowadays we are seeing a lot of hacking, a lot of fraudulent activity taking place in the system. So I think we need to have a certificate to look at our IT infrastructure to see that whether it is okay, but nothing is okay. If, in fact, even tech company like Google also has that hack happened there as well. It is an evolving thing, and if you continuously invest on that, you do not know tomorrow somebody will not come and basically try to hack your system. And every second, there is number of attempts that are being made on each and every bank system. How does MTB benchmark the effectiveness of DBD? And as I said, we are going to have an external auditor to see where we are. Although we operate as a centralized bank, branches still required to undertake numerous reporting tasks. In contrast, centralized banks such as Eastern Bank do not impose reporting responsibility on the branches. I'm not sure. In fact, a study is being carried out on that as to whether we are doing some things out of branches which are not required. I already have requested Bakhtiar, our Chief Operating Officer, to go through it and find out that even after centralization, what are the activities that have been carried out should not be done out of branches. It should be basically done from the head office. We're working on that. Yeah, please do.
Apart from that, our risk management division, the enterprise risk management team is going to look into this because this has been raised in the Enterprise Risk Associate Forum as well. So we are going to look into this in this year. By June, we'll be coming up with some kind of suggestions and for overall reporting.
Would providing a motorcycle to each branch for transportation convenience improve customer service quality, particularly in remote areas? I think we have had some discussion with trade as well, and in terms of wholesale banking, so that whether the courier service can be provided that the customers who are heavily doing trade business with us. So that has already been discussed, and I'm going to introduce very soon, so that the top tier customers who have serious amount of a transaction with us, so that they have that facility. And in terms of giving a branch, we'll look into this, but at the same time, giving motorcycle also increases the risks of accident as well. So you also need to look into that. Because the moment you guys get motorcycle, you're young people, we become so adventurous. Similar to many other banks, which pay request office shuttle for non-executive employees. See, you see, people in Bangladesh, in Dhaka city or in other parts of the city, especially in Dhaka city, they live in different part of the city. Possibly in one branch, you might find that one guy is living in Jatrabari or Motijil, one guy is in Gulshan. So it is very difficult to coordinate all those things. But this is also something maybe we can look into, but not now. Not now, but definitely this has also come to our notice that what basically we can do, and HR and I are also discussing about this thing recently as well. What he took it up again with me that what can be done. I'm not sure how many banks do it, but maybe the government banks do it, but some of the private sector banks do it, but in a limited scale. How does the bank plan to differentiate itself from competitors in a rapidly changing financial landscape? What are the key growth areas the bank is focusing on? And what I think I have stated something. What is most important here for us is that we need to be knowledgeable. We need to have adequate knowledge of the products as we serve our customers. Because you need to be smarter than our customers. That's very, very important. Because when customers come and talk to you, they need to get a solution from you. But if you delay delivering that, then the customer thinks you are not that guy. And at the same time, I think we also need to be closer to our customer in terms of understand the customer's need. So we provide products which should not be supply-driven. It can be demand-driven. And on the basis of your feedback, we can make the products. And also the fact that we need to take our services at the doorstep of our customer, which is also very important because customer, it is not time for it, to empowering customer. They need to do their banking at their own good time. It's not like 10 to 4 banking because, you know, the traffic is bad and they may not be able to come to your branches. At the same time, if you can reduce your customer footfall in your branch network, you can also improve your operational efficiency. You can reduce your cost. One of the things that we are revamping our app, and that app, as you have seen, that we have delivered about 56 million services, and which has helped us in terms of saving 2.5 billion taka. So that is what it is. That's what we want to achieve. And I can, with pride, I can say that in terms of technology, in terms of digital banking, we are being considered as a front runner, and we are continuously investing on that. And we also need your support. If you have any problem whatsoever in terms of any need of the customer, which you think that can be solved through digital solution, please raise it. We will definitely try to solve that issue. Why does, dear sir, please take best compliments from the core of the hearts. I want to take a moment to say thank you and share how grateful I am to have been part of this amazing. Thank you very much for your kind words. I think it's a team, end of the day, and it's the beginning of the year. So let's work as a team. Some of the things may not. You see, there are almost 2,700 employees in the bank. And it's not possible for an institution to meet each and every employee's objective. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to make our objective so where everybody's objective can match. That's what we are trying to do. The most important thing is definitely is benefits. We are working on the benefits. Definitely, it will be considered the way you want it, but first and foremost thing, we need to have a strong base. We are trying to build a base. You know that we have some hole in the bank for some legacy issue. We are working on it. Once the balance sheet is clear, but I see the board of directors here, they are not for them. They are here for the employees. They want to give everything to your employees. So I think we need to have, with that confidence in our board of directors, we need to give our 150% so that we can overcome these issues for as soon as possible. The sooner we can solve it, I think the earlier we can come with all the benefit that we have. Thank you. One of the guys also said how long I will be in this bank, whether he or she is not very happy. It may be very, I think, pissed off or fed up seeing my face. I'll be retiring if everything goes well and if I remain fit on 16th of February 2027. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.